and it's time to paint. I need to get these guys done. I've had these guys for quite some time. I got the Orc Snagaboy box pretty early from it going live, so I've had these guys for a minute. I want to get this dude finished up. I think the next step is going to be I think the Gretchen. I think we need to get him. So do some Auric, some Skarsnik. Don't think I have Auric on the palette. I do not. I like my my Gretchen to be pretty light, so I want to. I kind of have a kind of a scale of how I want the orcs to look. Any of the I don't want to say like vanilla orcs, but like the regular orcs are like a little darker. I want my war bosses to be pretty dark. Snagaboys to be a little bit lighter of a green, and then the Gretchen to be very light. So I want to make sure this guy is a bright boy. Actually, I might let's see here. I know I have another, maybe a lighter green here. Maybe if I do a little Elysian. Do a little mix there. That might make him, yeah, it'll be a little bit darker. So let's mix a little bit of Elysian there. Separate him a little from the Snagaboy. And then if I end up liking this, then maybe I got a bunch of Gretchen to paint, which the Gretchen aren't the priority. The crew for the mech gun are the priority. Now let's go ahead and base up Gretchen. So let's mix this a little bit. Why am I using a handle? I've been using a handle for a while now. It did. I meant to message you, but I've been running late pretty much all day. I went straight to the gym after work. I saw the box and I hadn't had a chance to open it, and I pretty much got back from the gym in time to open it and start setting it for the stream. But yeah, I saw it. I was actually looking at getting one of those Dwight bobbleheads. So that is that's pretty cool, man. I don't really have room on my desk, but he is on the shelf back there. And then the Spyro, I've never played a Spyro game. So I was like, it's cool to have. Like, I don't really have too much room on the desk, so I got to find a spot for it. I've never played a Spyro game, so I was a little lost there, but I appreciate it regardless. I pretty much this is like the first time I've had to sit down all day, and so I'm just burning the candle both ends. We'll see how long of a stream this ends up. So I've been I like to keep them over like the 2-hour mark. Why am I not using a handle? What am I doing? Hold on. What is happening here? I'm losing my mind. Da-da-da-da-da. This part always makes me nervous. I don't, because I'm afraid I'm gonna like not like that, catch it and then like shoot it across the room. It's always a small concern of mine. Get that sending in there. Yeah, there we go. I'm currently watching the Office supercuts. The like extended. I'm on season 2 right now. Because season 1 is season 1. I don't know who watched season 1 of The Office and thought to themselves I'd like another hour of that. Because this guy got a glove on. He does have a glove on. Oh, I gotta let this dog out. The Superfan episodes, not necessarily good, not necessarily better, just longer. Some extra deleted scenes that kind of made their way in. Some things that I didn't really need context to that kind of got context added, but I'm someone who has watched The Office all the way through many times, but season 1 it's only, what is it, 6 episodes, but it's tough. It is it's not, I getting through season 1 is difficult. It is not it's not really what the show is. It's a little more mean-spirited at times, a little drier, but just not what I think of with the show. There's a few things here and there, but it's just not. It's not the same. I think those extended episodes of season 1 are going to be watched once, and then that's about it. Because it is tough. But that's kind of my it's definitely the comfort show. I have a couple Office shirts. I got a little keychain of the stapler and the Jello, and the old Kevin Malone spilling his chili button up. Gonna get the Office Ladies book that Jenna Fisher and Angela Kinsey did. I'm all caught up on that podcast. Considering I drive so much for work, I kind of live and die by podcasts, so that one has been great. But I would say I'm looking for podcast recommendations, but with me being out of work for, I want to say, pretty much exactly 2 weeks. Not quite. I know I had to be out for 10 days after getting a positive result, but so I want to say I was out for pretty much 2 weeks. Put me behind on quite a bit of my shows, my stories. Got a little bit on the. If I feel like if I had to watch one show for the rest of my life, it would be The Office. I know entirely too much about that show, I bother people with it, I'm sure, all the time. They can't just watch it without me being like, oh man, it was actually just one shot, and Brian Baumgartner, who plays Kevin, was really just shooting hoops, and they turned the camera on, and he really made every single one, and he's an avid golfer, and I can just hear people closing their doors and locking their windows as I go on and on and on about The Office. Be like, oh man, that line was improvised, that one was scripted, that one was improvised, and people want me to shut up forever. Justifiably so.
Let's see, this is all working right.
I got audio.
What? What?
I got audio.
Okay, cool.
So
That's
you're...
step one.
Yeah. I'm already live on here, so once you have the camera, I'll get that all set up. Let's see.
Here, just stream Discord, I guess. What even?
Yeah. If you just just stream your video on Discord, I think I already.
Yeah. No, sorry. They just did this new screen share thing. That's just like, here, this. I don't care about that.
Was the no scene scripted when Toby came back? Yes, and it was written by Mindy Kaling. She wrote that whole episode. Yep, that was scripted. That's gonna be exclusively this entire stream. I'm just gonna talk about The Office the entire time until my viewer count slowly goes to 0 and then eventually to the negatives as I continue to not shut the fuck up about The Office. And then my entire career as a streamer will slowly cave in on itself, and that'll be it.
And now I'll load up the chat so I can see that. Switch back over to here so I can see that.
Once you have, all right. So I need.
Yeah, I should be live.
Yeah. I just need to pop this out.
Thank you.
And then I can focus, hide members. I gotta mess with the cropping a little bit here.
See what you got.
Yeah.
Get all my shenanigans fully prepped.
Yeah, no, nothing really needed on your end. It's just.
No, I'm just doing like wire management because I'm using a wired headset like you are now, or at least headphones.
You know, I had a wireless headset, and it just sounded awful. It was a there we go. That looks good. It was a Bluetooth connection.
Yeah.
And it was just like, it was just so bad. I don't know what exactly caused it. Like, everything sounded muffled. And go ahead.
I was going to say the headset that I was using prior to the one I'm using now was a Bluetooth headset, so I don't know how my audio was sounding for you guys.
You sound fine. Like, the thing is, like, I sounded fine, but everything sounded, like, for me, was muffled.
Oh, okay.
And it was the same brand as these headphones. It was just wireless ones, and they, it didn't exactly cut the mustard.
Weird.
Because I'm a pretty big advocate of HyperX. I really like their headphones.
I am currently. Let's see. My previous headset that I was using that is now giving me some battery issues was a good old-fashioned pair of Skull Candies.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, they were working just fine.
I've had a couple Skull Candies, and they just, like, die on me.
That's been the issue I've had, is they start to fade.
It's one of those things, they die, but they,
they've got a really good, like, discount return rate.
Yeah, like, it's one of the things, like, it kind of, like, evens out, because it's like, Skull Candy headphones will last a month, but they're $12, so...
Yeah, exactly, because, like...
If you get 10 months worth of Skull Candies, or one nice set of headphones, you kind of get the equal amount.
Yeah, right. Well, so the headset I'm currently rocking is, if you remember, God, years ago now, my little brother bought me that pair of Turtle Beach headphones.
Yeah.
Yeah, that. Those are what I'm using right now.
You know, I've never actually used Turtle Beaches.
I will say for the audio quality that I get on my receiving end, at least, when I had it plugged into like the PS4 and everything like that, it sounded fantastic.
Really? Okay.
So I totally get why these were like the thing back
Sure.
when they were super popular.
Well, from my if I remember right, there were only certain headphones that would work with 360, and I think
Mm,
Turtle Beaches fell into that category. And they
uh,
were kind of the cornered like gaming headphone for like console play, because like that was around the
yeah,
time of Call of Duty 4 and then Modern Warfare 2, which were like the two really big ones.
yeah,
So
yeah.
they were like the only option. And
Got it. Okay,
and
that makes sense as to why I knew their name.
yeah, because like everyone, it kind of became synonymous with like the headphones you need to play
Game.
Modern Warfare,
Yeah.
which was like,
Gotta get my duty on, bro.
which was yeah, that was the. I feel like the series has been like kind of on the back foot since that game. Like no, that game really got a lot of people,
Yep.
and it hasn't
And then since then,
it hasn't been the same.
yeah. And nah, the console shooters or just kind of shooter general was not my thing.
I'm kind of the same.
No.
Um, However, when Dark Tide comes out, yep, I'll get that.
Oh yeah, I do need to look into that since
It's Vermintide
uh
with guns and Astra Militarum.
oh, okay. All right. Yeah,
Yep.
that can't go wrong there. Oh
There was
yeah.
someone in the stream yesterday that told me, oh,
So there we
you
go.
went with like a black.
So it's I'm gonna do some things, some
Mm-hmm.
shadings.
Mm-hmm.
So it's actually a super dark green,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
and I'm gonna go over that, finish the lighting pattern, go over that with I've got a Coalia green shade wash,
Okay.
and once that's dried, I'm gonna go over the lighting again with probably a yellow just to give it a really good pop.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, as I kept fuddling around with the blade, I kept like not liking what I was doing. So I watched a couple dudes making their take on the custodians, and I'm like, that looks really good. I
Yeah.
like what you're doing there, Chief. So I'm getting real close to assembling this fool, which makes me happy because I'm ready to have this one done. I think it looks really good for what I've got done.
Is that one an HQ?
Yeah, this is the Blade Champion that is exclusive to that box with that Jarl and I split.
Nice. 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 Nice.
Yeah, he does not exist independently yet.
I have one of the Space Marine captains that's like that.
Nice. Oh,
Um,
which, speaking of Space Marine stuff, I'm apparently going to be getting a whole lot of that from that Imperium magazine.
what else?
I will send you a link because it's like 2,000 fucking points worth of.
Are you? What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm not even kidding.
Are you sure you want to give me all that?
No, I'm not giving you all of that, but I'm
Okay,
gonna let you
good.
take you pick and choose things because, like,
Yeah,
at this point, I figure, screw it, I may as well have a full Space Marine army.
yeah.
But yeah, I'm definitely giving you that lieutenant that's coming in because that's like I've got my Space Wolves one, so I don't need that one.
Space
And these are all
Wolves.
going to be primarily Ultramarine models,
Okay, or at least like
yeah, or just base Marines.
yeah, yeah.
So
I'm actually thinking if they do re-release uh like a Space Marine Codex, I'm wondering if
mhm.
Ultramarines aren't going to get a supplement and they're just going to be like
They might be just the Codex Astartes.
yeah, there might be ones that have like they might just have stuff with like the Ultramarine keyword,
Yeah,
and not have them like make them almost like a clan. I don't think they really need a supplement, but we'll see what they want to do. I'm curious. How you doing, Steve?
all right,
What's up, man?
and then on a an audio note, let me know if you can hear this sound in the background,
Mm-hmm.
like a vibrating or buzzing.
No, but
Cool.
your camera becomes really wavy when you do that.
That's so my paint shaker.
Okay, yeah, I have one in the other room because I don't really have like an outlet here, and
Yeah,
I also I got myself a shelf to put to my right over here because
nice.
things
Smart.
are
They pile up.
piling up.
Yeah, no, man. I've got a mobile like four drawer little plastic shelf thing over here on my left.
Hmm.
To my right, I've got my dog food bin that has my paint shaker adhered to it temporarily
Yep, I need to.
because you know.
There's this guy's just about done. I'm getting there.
Oh yeah, what are you painting? I can
You
actually
know,
look at what you're working
got
on.
the
Oh hey,
old
it's a Squig Hog Boys.
the old Squig Hog boy. You got some
Nice.
jeans on. You got
Yeah,
some
of course
denim.
you got them denims.
But
That looks really good.
I'm getting a little weird with the colors. Um, got the got a
Oh
blue
nice.
Squig Hog boy.
All right.
I've started basing my stuff, and I went for a desert theme, but they're I'm just kind of calling them the sugar cookies. Like they look like snickerdoodles. So
Oh nice.
yeah,
I like that. That looks good.
well, and I got some of the little grass tufts that are gonna come in.
Cool. Yeah, that some of those things I probably am gonna hijack from Undecued, just because he's got a bunch of that
Yeah, yeah,
just
yeah.
kind of sitting around.
Um,
And then I've got my enormous thing of what I'm using as moss, but is actually tree stuff.
I'm planning on the plan Thursday is to start one of the Lehman Russes,
Nice.
which we'll see if that comes into play. DNF Duel Beneficus Con. Not really. The beta kind of came and went, and like I thought it was pretty good. I feel like it's gonna be really eclipsed by Project L because they look like they're gonna be similar, like kind of a meter and a cooldown situation. I had a decent time with it. We'll see. I don't know if it should be a $60 game, but I'm not sure. Paintworks are ridiculous. Thanks, man. It's practice. I every now I really should put like the first orc boy, and just like keep it on the table with me to like because
Point of reference, it,
there's sometimes I'm just like I look at my stuff and I'm like this is like shit. Uh,
dude.
and
That's. Have you seen those Death Guard I painted for Luke?
no Death Guard,
Sorry, not Death Guard. Shit. What's the Space Marine chapter that's
Death Watch.
Death Watch?
Okay.
Those guys. Yeah, I painted some Death Watch for them. They look like absolute ass.
My first orc boy I remember took me so long. So it was coming up a lot. Coming up for me. I think I'm the only one who played it out of like
Which one?
the DNF Duel.
Oh yeah, I sure didn't.
It's weird. It's it's another Arxis just like making a fighting game for an IP that's not a fighting game. Because they made
Okay.
like the Persona fighting game.
Right. Yeah.
Grand Blue's a mobile game that they made into a fighting game. Dungeon Fighter, which is what this one's based off of, is like it's like an online beat 'em up, and they're
Okay.
making a fighting game for it, and it's like
Interesting.
it takes like easy input to the nth degree. It is baby easy. And they have like a you gain meter really frequently, and then you get moves that are specific to that. It's not like an EX version of something. It's like just a separate move that you have to spend meter on. And it's interesting. It's definitely it has my attention because I'm excited for the release of King of Fighters 15, but I don't know how much time I'm gonna have for it. Hopefully, some. But I've been, as Eddie would always say back in the day, I've been grinding life,
Yes, yes.
and it's like I put
Getting that
about
life experience, that life EXPs.
I've put about I want to say like 15 hours into Arceus.
Oh, you picked up the Pokemon Legends?
Yeah, I picked it up day one, or at least like afternoon
Close enough
one,
to.
because I ordered on Amazon, and that was the time I was dealing with the cron.
Right, right.
Uh,
You had Nurgle's blessing hit you.
I sure did, and it's people are really blowing up about it. I think it's all right.
It's yeah, I've seen it be very polarized. People are like, you are one of the few. It's all right. Everyone is either like it's great or it's freaking terrible.
It's like it's a cool idea, but I think the problem I have is like 15 hours in, I've fought like 2 trainers.
Hmm. And that was like, we like fighting trainers.
Yeah, I mean, I like the building aspect to it. Like the open world stuff is really cool. They
Yeah,
give you
that's kind of one thing that I'm surprised that I didn't pick up the game because I love open world crap.
yeah, it's that game's dope. Like it's really fun. I would find it okay. I feel like you would love it.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, well, I mean, you know me and my love of, again, the open world games.
I don't like open world games.
Yeah.
I didn't really like Breath of the Wild. I don't like Elder Scrolls games. When I played the first Red Dead Redemption, I didn't get super deep into that. As soon as a game is like, you're in the world now, go. I go, and I just kind of,
No, hold my hand.
I'm destination driven, and that's that I always have a hard time when a game is like, you're in the world, go do whatever you want. I'm like, ugh. It's I know what kind of games I like to play, and when a game like Skyrim is a good example where there's like the main quest, and then like all these side things. Like I'm pushing to do the main story quest, and then like
And then this game that has hundreds of hours of potential suddenly is like, no, it was only 8 hours.
yeah, that I mean that's what I want to. That's what I want to do. Like I want to. It's one of the reasons I love the Devil May Cry series so much, because it's like stage 1, get here, go, and it's like it's
Right.
kind of open worldy, especially like Devil May Cry 1 and 3, where they kind of put you in like a little hub area and you go from like it kind of branches off. But it's like, go and do the thing. And I'm like, yeah, go do the thing. Smoke is sexy style. And like, I like that.
S tier, got it.
I'm a big fan of Devil May Cry.
Yeah, that is a game I should, or a
I-
series I should play.
Dude, like, they're like, for Devil May Cry, I say play 1, play 3, and then play 5.
Okay.
4 is okay. 3 is my favorite, but like 5's fucking dope. I love that game.
Right.
I love.
And I mean, like, I do enjoy what Platinum do with games.
That's not Platinum. That's Capcom.
Oh no, that's a Capcom, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
It's a game that basically looks like it should have been a Platinum.
Yeah. Well, it's in the ballpark, but I love those games. Like when I was dying of COVID, one of the things I did when I was sitting here and like I didn't want to, like I wasn't able to stream, and like I would boot up Final Fantasy 14, and I did like gathering things. Like I didn't want to like think.
Interact.
I was like, I'm just gonna click on things and watch numbers go up.
I'm farming.
But yeah, I didn't want to like use my brain, but I did play through Devil May Cry 5 again.
Well, again, you didn't want to use your brain.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, that
I
game's
mean,
like
there are certain games.
that game's like the bosses are hard, and it's got big boy combos and things like that. But like,
Yeah.
I love that game.
I guess I should probably move my camera phone actually on camera.
Yeah, I have a big habit of like, I have this camera here, and then I just take the model, I move it over here, and I'm like, you can't even
Yeah, dude.
see what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Wait for that to dry still.
Here.
I should do. Let me do.
I didn't even notice until I just glanced over at the stream, like, oh yeah, my hands are not even on camera.
Mm-hmm. I've gotten a
What are you
little.
doing over there, Sean? Nothing.
I've
I'm
gotten
listening to Nickelback. Don't come in.
Nickelback.
It was
Are you listening to
a Grumps joke.
100 simultaneous versions of Hero by Nickelback and the guy from Saliva? No.
Oh God. That was too much soap. Too much paint.
Pizza time.
Whatever I'm using. All right, now I've just got the whole back of this blade to paint. Ugh.
Oh God, so much.
I'm just doing a task to myself, as one does.
Mm-hmm.
Which actually reminds me, I have those little aspects to touch up, so I'll do that while I'm waiting on this paint to dry. Shaking up. Go.
Might just do Evil Sun for that. Did I do red on the last guy? What color did I make this other guy's shoulder pad thing?
Yes.
I did bone. Okay. I did metal for this one. Try not to make my stuff too matchy.
Right. Yeah. Now I remember you like to not cohesively group them together because they're orcs. They're a warband.
Yeah. If I do want to paint like uniforms that match, like I'll paint the Militarum. I'm not looking to.
Yeah, you've got Militarum or what are they called? It's the Ultramarines.
Yeah.
Dudes with unit cohesion.
Yep, that's the one.
Yeah, actually, I think I should branch out and paint something that's not all the same thing.
It's one of the big upsides to painting orcs. Like you painting one is so different from painting like all the other ones compared to like Space Marines. It's multiple versions of the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like assault intercessors and intercessors are the same. They just have different weapons.
Right.
And then the infiltrators or the incursors are pretty much the same with different helmets and different weapons. And then the tactical marines are like the same but smaller, slightly smaller. Little shorty boys. Still nothing I need.
So what was I? Did I want to paint the guy's fingers? I do.
Fangers.
Let's go with the leather brown into the other brown, which I have already on the palette. Hooray! Get those a little spritzy of water. And mix with my bag brush. I've taken some tips from YouTube on brush upkeep.
Mm-hmm. I need to do that.
Yeah.
I've been struggling. Also, I'm gonna stop buying Citadel brushes.
Dude, they're not good.
I found I don't remember the other ones I found, but I found some ones I've been getting like a lot of ads for. I might give them a try.
Let's see. Who do I have right now?
The problem is I really like the Citadel's base brushes.
Right.
Which
they do design a good brush. It's just that the build quality is
the quality isn't really amazing.
Absolute trash. Because like this is was a Citadel brush at one point.
Yeah.
A starter brush, if you will. It is now my slop paint thing brush.
Yeah, I have a base brush like that is used to just get things out of Citadel pots.
Yeah, that's what I'm using this one for now, is exclusively fishing paint out of pot.
I've seen some people use the back of brushes for that, and it's like I don't think that's
not the route I want to take.
It's I feel like I'm just gonna get paint on my hands if I do that.
Yep. Okay. Get the base layer of this brown.
But I kind of have the idea for what I want to do for the camouflage for my Militarum vehicles.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna try that with one of the Lehman Russes. I want to do some stripes of Celestra Gray and the Fenris Gray
Okay.
as like a bluish winter camo.
Nice.
So we'll see how that goes. And I want to do I might need to get I think it's like a purple wash you need to get for a like a good muzzle burn.
Yeah, the magenta.
Yeah, it's like a dark like blackish purple. And then you do like a mix of like a black wash and a purple wash like for melta-guns.
Yeah, I've
Um
seen a few of the ones. I've got almost every shade that I need for that except for the violet.
that's the weird thing about playing a Xenos army is that I don't know like there was someone who I think it was at one of the tournaments I went to, or I guess the only tournament. Someone like said like a weapon profile, and they're like, "It's a Melta," and I was like, "I don't know what those stats are.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with the old Melta."
The damage is like a D6 plus thing at certain
It's like
distances, if I
D6 plus
recall.
2, like 8 strength.
Yeah, it's pretty beefy,
Like I know now, but at the time
but at the
I was
time, yeah.
like,
What are you talking about?
I don't know what is Melta.
What even is a Melta? Okay, is the purple dry? Can I work on this? Yes. Cool. Good. I had to redo the entire cape because I botched it.
Mm.
But such is that. Because I was trying to spread some of my darker shade on it and then used the wrong brush and it just left it wicked streaky and could not be salvaged.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I know when I think it was Xbox that bought Bethesda.
Yes.
I remember looking at that and being like, I don't even fucking care, because I'm not a big fan of Bethesda, and they massacred my boy Fallout. So
Yeah, I'm kind of hoping with Microsoft's influence and things will be shuffled around and changed.
I
But
I hope so, because like I did not like Fallout 4, but Fallout 76 was a fucking joke.
yeah,
That game was. Ugh. I screamed at someone over that game. There was someone who was someone. I had a buddy of mine who was like real into it, and he was talking about it, and I was like, "Dude, it's fucking trash. I hate it. I'm so mad." And he was like, "All right, man. I know you don't like Fallout." And I was like, "Fuck you. I love Fallout. They ruined it." Like I lost my shit.
absolutely ruined.
It's like no.
Which I mean, you're right. They did. They did not treat that IP well.
Yeah, they did with 3, and they did with New Vegas.
Well, New Vegas wasn't them.
I mean, they published it.
Yeah,
They gave
but
it
they
the
didn't
green
make
light.
it.
They gave it the green light. I don't think
Yeah,
they. I
no,
don't think they made 76 either.
no, 76 was them. So it
Was-
runs off the same garbage engine that 4 does.
4 was garbage. I was
Yeah.
very
As
upset.
someone who bought and played through that game from launch,
Did you
that
buy?
game was not good.
Did you buy it? I thought I just
Yeah.
gave you my copy.
No, you gave me your PS copy, but I had it on PC originally.
Mm.
I bought that back when it launched.
I bought it day one as well, and I remember feeling my smile slowly fade
Yeah.
as
oh,
I
man,
played
yeah, me
more
too.
and more. I was quite upset.
Not happy.
Not pleased. Does not spark joy, as the kids say.
I need to look up how other people paint these things
Do it.
because I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't either.
To the Google machine, bring forth the pictures. Custodies,
I played enough fighting games.
Blade
I
Champ.
played enough fighting games to know you just steal tech from other people.
Yeah, yeah, 100%.
That's how you do it.
That's all of my painting skills have come from practice and theft.
Yeah,
Like
steel,
like all true artists.
steel.
Yeah,
I wanted to
plagiarized.
do commando with plasma glow, so I looked up a bunch of things on how to do plasma glow, and I just copy paste.
Yep. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing here. Okay, so that's how that works. All right, and this guy did it in the gold that I was. Oh my god, am I just completely whole horse ripping off this dude's scheme?
Whole horse?
Yeah, yeah, whole horse, whole hog, full on. Oh, okay. I see now why it looks the way it do.
I see
I found
now why you cry.
I found a Geralt of Rivia blade champion.
Gerald of Rivera. What?
Yeah, that one. That guy, the Witcherman.
That's
But yeah, someone
who's
someone painted this
also
thing
a
as well.
Custodes player. How about that?
Yeah, I know. Yep. That's actually so. If you look in the Custodes rules in Battlescribe,
Mm-hmm.
there's straight up one section that says like, unless you're Henry Cavill, look up the rules.
That dude is
He's real into Warhammer.
he's a fucking nerd.
Oh
Like,
yeah, he is a big
It's-
nerd, and I kind of love it.
it's great.
Yeah.
That and there's all these wrestlers that got like invited to like the Warhammer like headquarters in the UK, and one of them who cut a promo on God, who's that? Graham Norton, the talk show host.
Okay. Yeah.
Because they had Henry Cavill on there, and he was like, "You like have these like little figures you paint, and it's like World of Warcraft," and Henry Cavill's like, "It's Warhammer," and like, was it too Stippy? Kind of did it for the bit, but
Right. Yeah.
and then it was Shayna Baszler who like cut a full fucking promo on Graham Norton. It was just like, "What the fuck you say about Warhammer? I'll fucking kill you!" It's like, oh my god.
That's fantastic. Yeah.
And-
So this in the Discord is the pictures that I'm using now to just like fully on just plagiarize.
There you go. And like she's been like her gear has been like different Space Marine chapters lately.
That's awesome.
Like she came out with like Dark Angels like tights, and it was like, fuck yeah.
Where does she wrestle?
WWE.
Oh, okay. Nice. Clearly, I have been wicked out of the loop in the E's.
Fucking same, dude. I don't
Yeah.
especially with WWE, I don't know what the hell is going on.
Yeah, I last I saw Shane's out again, I guess.
How do I find your Cash App on Thraka? It would be. There should be. Are you on cell phone, or are you on? What are you watching this on? If you're on a browser, you should be able to scroll straight down, and it's like on the donate thing. It should be through Streamlabs. I think it's all set up. They fired Shane McMahon. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
So you should be able to find an about section. I think there's a link in there. Beyond that, I don't know. I do not know where you would find it on a mobile device.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I'm an very experienced streamer, and don't know where my own things to.
Get monies is.
Yeah, I don't fucking know. What am I doing?
What do you expect me to know? Things about the thing I'm doing? Get out of here.
I guess there's a streamer that's like all under fire because she's like, "Don't quit your job and be a Twitch streamer."
Oh,
And she's
well,
like,
I mean, she's probably right.
she's one of the most like successful streamers there is, and it's like, yes, you can't judge your own. Yeah, sorry, man. I honestly don't know where it is. I know where it is on like a browser. It's down there. On the phone, I'm not sure.
Somewhere.
I mean, she's like one of the biggest like Twitch streamers out there, so it's like
Right.
it would be
Yeah,
kind
it's
of
not the greatest idea to set fire to your own house.
well, I mean, like it's also kind of irresponsible to be like, you can do it. Tip Top
Yeah,
Baker,
totally.
welcome back, buddy. It's been a while. How goes your Warhammer adventures? I remember. I think you were on the fence about getting something. You have to remind me. I have the memory of a goldfish, but good to see you again, man. Welcome. Good day from America.
Salutations and whatnot.
Such enthusiasm. So, speaking of
Sorry.
which, have you heard? This is like way off topic, and
Yeah, do it. Segue.
is a
Do
tall
the
order. Have you heard the new Dr. Dre song?
No, I have not. But
It's
I will go and give it a listen right this goddamn second.
it's I forget what it's called.
I'm sure if I Google Dr. Dre, it'll pop right up.
It's a song he did with Eminem, and they both sound so bored. It's
Is it? Oh, wait.
it's like
No, it's not that.
preach or something or
Let's see. We got Homecoming.
no.
Back in the game with Ice Cube and Snoop Dogg. That seems about
No,
right.
it's hold on.
Last Kings.
No.
No.
Um. Oh, let me find it. It's Let's see. It was Gospel,
Gospel. All right.
and it is You know what? It's a well-written song, and it sounds good. But they sound
Bored?
so bored.
Nice.
They sound like they're just reading. It's like the someone reading the like the instructions for the pacer test, and it's like, all right, cool. What's up, Westy? I'm in a similar boat. I did arms today, so I'm here for a real challenge. Let me turn my arms into noodles and then paint. That's
The way a real man does
yeah, I don't really recommend it.
it.
I did arms. I was not at the gym for too long because, like, I don't know if I'm still in, like, if we're still in, like, the New Year's resolution area, but my gym's crowded as fuck, dude. Like, god damn.
And it is only 2 months in. Which that actually is kind of impressive if it's still or that busy with
It's
new or resolutioners. But,
dude, yeah. If that's what it is, it's like that place is fucking packed. But I'm trying to go semi regularly. I definitely don't have like a set schedule for myself, but
okay.
like I'm just trying to get back into it. I've been out for too long, and I need to be. It's like there's so many people who are like, oh, I want to get in shape for like summer, and like I want to be really good looking, and I'm like, I want to not die.
Yeah, that's pretty much like I hit intermittent fasting for a bit and dropped down to the low 220s. And that's kind of just like where I left it hanging. I've just been taking care of stretching so that my body doesn't fall apart otherwise.
I do not. I should stretch more often, but I.
Yeah, man. Let me tell you, as a man whose back is 110% super jacked up.
Oh, you really you want to preach to the choir on that, sir?
Oh yeah, no, we're both broken as hell. Because I know your back's just as bad as mine is, basically.
That reminds me, I need to schedule a chiropractor appointment. That's what I should do over the next couple days. I need to go.
I haven't seen my chiro in a minute, but I've been going to acupuncture.
Have you?
Yeah, actually.
How's that?
It's been helping a little bit. Not amazingly, but a little bit.
There's part of me that wants to do like yoga.
Dude, yeah, totally. I super recommend yoga.
And I've seen some yoga classes, and I've never once seen someone breathe fire.
I know.
All right, whatever.
But as far as just general flexibility and core strengthening, yoga, dude, super promoting that one.
Yeah. The problem is like a yoga class. Like I do better when I go in with headphones on and I listen to a true crime podcast and just lift things. That's it's been my go-to. I need to hear about cryptids and people being murdered if I'm gonna.
Oh, I get it. I mean, that's when if I'm painting solo, like I've got like Chilluminati or something going, I'll give them a free shout out. I love their stuff.
Oh, dude, there's so many. There's so many models I have. It was like that was like like most of my orcs are like all of Parks and Recreation. I watched like that whole ass show. Just paint, just sitting and painting and watching Parks and Rec, and that was definitely. Kit Boga was another big one. I watched a lot of him. Which
Right.
if you like, I know you're not supposed. Well, maybe you are supposed to plug other Twitch streamers. I don't know. He's a dude who just calls like scam callers all day, and just
Fun.
messes with them, and he's great. That dude's an expert. Alrighty, Ruski.
It doesn't look amazing, but no one's going to be looking at it super close, I hope.
You don't know that. They're custodians. It's only that's
I
an HQ model. Like, yeah, they're gonna be looking at it up close.
Yeah, dude, this whole. So if you look at that freaking link I sent in the Discord.
Yeah, the discard. You gotta go a little.
The discard.
You got a little Swedish there. The discard. Yeah, let me see here.
The Discord. But
Discord.
like, the way this thing wraps around on itself, it's such a tremendous pain in the ass to paint.
Now, why does this
And like
guy,
even this dude's doesn't look amazing.
Why does this guy look like The Witcher?
Oh, because they painted him to look like The Witcher.
Sick.
And also one of the heads kind of looks like The Witcher.
All right. Yeah. So what's the problem? What are you running into here?
So look on the back of the cape.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing. It's got all these fun little foldy folds.
Yeah.
And they are a nightmare to paint around.
Yeah. I've never painted a cape, so.
Yeah, man.
I don't.
So
I don't have a lot.
We'll see how this goes.
I have a lot of experience. Where the hell did your camera go? There it is.
Okay, I don't need to hear. Forgot about Dre. I mean, I like that song, but. So I did listen to that guy.
Hey, Tip Top.
Right.
Appreciate you, man. Thanks for subscribing again. Thank you.
It does sound a touch like they're fairly bored.
Who's? Oh yeah.
Or
yeah.
just reading off of a prompt.
Yeah.
But that's kind of M's like current stuff right now. He's just monologuing to a beat. That said, I do want to get some music going for myself.
Yeah, I've been trying to. I've been trying to like listen to music again because like it's just been like so many podcasts and like I've listened to some podcasts and like after a while I like lean back and I'm like I didn't absorb any of that. Like I'm trying to think. There was it was one of the episodes of last podcast on the left and I don't even remember what it was, dude. Like.
Well, they were saying things.
It was like an hour, and they were like, and then this happened, and I was like, who? And like,
what?
I just like, dude, I had no idea what they were talking about. And I was like, this is bad, dude. I might as well just listen to some music or something because I'm not absorbing any of this.
Yeah, there have been a few of my longer drives for work where I was like, I gotta put on some podcasts and listen, and then much like you, just like, the fuck did I just listen to?
Dude, when I like all I do for work all day is drive, so I'm kind of used to it. Like when I had to drive down to SoCal for my buddy's wedding, like I did the whole drive. Like I didn't trade off. I was just like, I'm just gonna throw on a podcast and like turn my brain off, and I just drive. I'm just used to it.
Yeah, that's also my current job.
Yeah.
Shut brain off, get place, deliver a parcel, continue. Oh, The Weeknd. You make such interesting music sometimes.
I like his newer stuff. I'm not super big on some of his older stuff.
All right,
I am currently listening
Hey.
to
Appreciate you,
I don't know.
Neon.
Save Your Tears? So
Thank
one
you.
of his newer things.
It was After Hours.
Yeah, I like that album.
I
Actually,
do
I like
too.
it a
I
lot.
really like that album.
And I dig his I think he had two songs with what's their names? The Daft Punks, who no
Yeah, yeah,
longer are a thing.
yeah. They'll be back.
Dug both of those.
Yeah, that makes sense. Appreciate you subscribing again, man. I appreciate. Thank you, thank you.
Oh snap!
It's one of the things. Like when I started painting on stream, it was like if people watch, that's cool. But if they don't, at least I get some stuff painted. Like that was kind
Right.
of it was kind of the old option select. Just like if
Either
no,
it'll work or it'll work.
like yeah, if no one watches, like I still have a painted Squighog boy, so it's fine. That was that's the plan there. That's what you gotta do. I feel like if you go into it like with that mindset, it's a little bit easier than I feel like if you're playing something, it's why they tell you to like play something that you actually enjoy. Because like if no one watches, you're at least still playing something you like.
Right.
But like if you're trying to play like the hot game or whatever it may be, then
And it's not something you're in.
then like you don't really have fun at that point. If it's like I'm trying to think of like Dead by Daylight is a game that I don't really get down with, but it's got a pretty sizable following. But like I don't really have fun with it, so I wouldn't want to play it on stream.
Right.
Like as of right now, I'm not playing anything on stream. Like, I'm just painting. But like when Dark Tide comes out, that may happen. Space Marine 2, that may happen as well. Because we all know the plan here. We know why you follow me in the first place. Because I'm trying to get Games Workshop to send me things so I can give them to you. That's the plan.
Yeah.
We're trying to get free products so I can give them to you.
Free stuff.
Yeah.
Stuff.
That's what this whole relationship is. I'm trying to get them to send me like the Eldritch Omen box, which I don't want, so I can be like, hey, I'll give it to you guys. That's the plan. Our plan is to get free things from Games Workshop and then give them to you, unless I want them. If they do an Astra Militarum box, me right here. But if they're like,
it'll be painted on stream, so that's fine.
If it gets painted on stream, if they're like, hey, here's an Avatar of Cain, I'll be like, yo, who wants it? I will hawk that shit. Not hawk. Hawk means sell. I will give that. I will give that away.
Undecued's just starting that army.
Yeah, well, he doesn't subscribe to me, so he doesn't get it.
Fair enough.
In this in this scenario I've painted for myself where Games Workshop showers me with gifts.
Yes,
yeah, that's
because that's totally what they do with all the people who sign NDAs with them.
Dude, that's been happening. They've just
Actually, it has
the Stormcast Eternals box. They were just giving those to people and being like, paint this on. Like Jesse Cox did it, and it's he was like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yep, I remember seeing that. That was hilarious.
And I was like, dude, like,
damn.
I was like, damn, if that's all it takes, like. Because you guys,
that dude's also kind of a big deal, like YouTuber.
But he's not like the biggest deal. There are way bigger people
true,
they could get on Twitch, which is like that's why I like Jesse Cox, because he's like, I'm gonna do my thing and not like you redeemed a hydrate. I don't have any water on me. You caught me.
I got you. Actually, I'm about to need to change my water out.
God damn it! Yeah, I'm drinking water. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you. Trying to get comfortable. Motherfuckers worrying about me and shit.
Currently too, so.
That's bullshit. All right, water.
Yeah,
I'm drinking water. I'm drinking water on stream. I'm proving it. See?
Thank you.
Jesus.
I appreciate it. All right, so that's happening. That side's happened. Need to get the green ink wash out.
What the hell was I doing before I stood up?
You were ranting at me about something or another, and then I was like, drink water.
That's what I was doing. I knew. Shout out to Liquid Death, also potential sponsors. That's what we're here to con companies out of free things, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Sponsorship. Oh, we were talking about Jesse Cox. That's what.
Oh yeah. I'll sell out in a second. Be like, this stream is brought to you by Hellman's Mayonnaise. I don't give a shit.
Yeah. Drink that shit down.
We're gonna drink mayonnaise. We're gonna mix it with water and just drink mayonnaise on stream.
Yeah.
Because they sent me a sweatshirt. I don't know. Whatever. Just getting off the rails.
Oh man. Speaking of musics from, I don't know, like 20 minutes ago, 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
So because I have it on a random streaming thing right now, have you heard of this dude called Thundercat?
Thundercat? I've heard of the show called Thundercat.
Oh, I recommend looking up this R&B hip hop artist, Thundercat.
Okay.
Because he's got a song called Dragon Ball Do-Rag. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Highly.
What a time for Jarrell to jump in the chat. What a time.
I sent it to him in Discord too. I'm like, hey man, you gotta listen to this fucking song, and I don't know if he ever did.
He saw a link from you and he's like, fuck that, I'm not clicking something you send me.
I mean, it is from me, so like it's a solid 50-50.
I'll trust you.
Okay.
He never got it. He never got anything. All right. Well, now you're a liar. So how do you feel?
Apparently.
Good for you, Sean. You fucking lied to people. You lied to the people.
I guess I did.
The people. This stream is international. Tip Top is from Australia. We got Westy who is serving his country right now in the stream, and you are being dishonest. How could you?
Yep, that's me, dishonest Sean.
That's what they call me, Sean the liar. Dope.
Never got anything. I'm gonna double check my gosh dang.
Yeah, let's see some
Discord thing, and I'm gonna send it to you.
Let's see some receipts.
Yeah. Let me
prove
get
yourself.
into over here. There's the Jarrell. I'm gonna scroll up just before the two.
I'm gonna start playing Phoenix Wright music and just.
Did I? Oh, I guess I did. No, there it is. December 31st, 2021. I sent that shit.
You sent it on New Year's. We were busy on New Year's Eve. Drinking champagne.
Had I known, would have sent it on another day. But I will copy.
What do you mean, had you known? You don't know when New Year's Eve is? It's the same day every year, bro.
Shit, dude.
What the fuck? Just living under a rock.
Yes.
That's what happened in COVID. Like I didn't know what day of the week it was. That shit. All
right, to the Bowmaniacs thing, to the General. I'll just post it right here in General. Paste.
An out of print model on stream like a Rogue Trader orc. Actually, I have something that is like majorly out of print that I might want to pay. Yeah, the Games Day one. I'm gonna pop on an ad right now. I'm gonna go snag that. I need to stand up for a little bit anyway. I'll be back. Yeah. Anyway, okay. Yeah, I got one. I told you I've been around for a minute. I got one of these.
From back in probably
Seven.
8, maybe seven.
This
I was
was
cool.
2007. I think this was Warhammer Fantasy. I
Yep,
might use
back
this
when
guy
we
as
played
like
that.
might use this guy as a beast boss. This guy might get painted. This boy's metal. You know what?
Yep.
Should I open it?
I kind of do want to see what that.
Do you guys want to
like.
see like the actual model? I think it's one piece.
No, I think it might. Actually, yeah, it might just be one song.
Now,
What a time! All
find a
right,
new rival.
what's up, guys? Welcome. Bobo Freak hit me again with a rate of 10. What timing? I dug this up. Golden Demon 2007, which this guy may get painted on stream. Welcome, guys. Welcome. You know what? Let's crack it open.
Yeah, let's breach that seal. See what we got.
It's just a fucking glitter bomb. It just ruins what I'm currently working on.
Boom. Oh,
Alright,
thanks,
let's
GW.
see. Got the base. That hasn't changed much. Ooh. One piece, it
Yeah,
looks
it's probably
like?
got that
Oh,
sweet
2 pieces.
plastic stank.
No, it's metal.
Oh, right,
This,
yeah, the
this,
metal
this is a pewter boy.
Yeah. The old things.
Oh, yeah, it's got the... Oh, I should keep that package on there. Does he have the sword? Yeah, he just has the sword, like... Oh, it attaches to, like, his pocket.
Oh boy.
Um...
So gonna need that super glue.
Oh, yeah, this is Super Glue City right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just him with the sword. That's a sizable chap right there.
Oh, nice.
Let me put him.
Gonna need to do some serious filing.
I mean, like I think it. Oh, this actually would be. It's maybe able to do as like a like. Is a short boy. He's a stubby lad. I like it. But he's like
The squat boss.
this is like Lord Castellan Creed as an orc.
Lord Castorkin Creed.
Yeah, this is Lord Castorkin Creed, dude. I'm gonna give him like
There
some
you go.
camouflage. And then he's got the
You better put him on an orcified ass tank then.
dude. This is so he's got like a shield for the back here, and then like the most like thug Gretchen of all time. His
Yeah, I was looking at that
arms,
Gretchen. That dude's-
his arms are crossed, man.
Yeah, he is grumped out.
So maybe this guy will get painted, and then used as maybe a war boss, maybe a beast boss. Good night, Boba Freak. Appreciate you coming in with the
Good
red,
night.
man. You're 2 for 2. I owe you at some point. I don't know what I owe you, but
But something.
I appreciate you, man. Thank you.
Oh no. Oh, double McNo.
War boss is new happy with. I ain't scared of the new Tau. I ain't scared of shit. I'm fucking terrified. I'm afraid of railguns.
Yeah, those things are pretty impressive.
But it's one of those things where it's like, oh man, like the AP. Bands, thanks for the biddies, man. Appreciate you. Dan Biddies. It's one of the things like the people are like, oh no, there's so much armor pen, and I'm like, fuck, I play orcs. I don't have armor anyway. Like I don't give a shit. Like I'm not scared. What are they gonna do to me?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
You think I'm scared of a little bit of AP? Like I don't have that shit anyway. 10, nothing more, nothing less. I don't want any more Panzer. That's you know what, you're the top bit man. You earned it, sir. I'm just here for the stream makes noises and that's enough to
It goes bleeps and bloops.
bits are they're like another way to donate. If you type in like cheer and then like a number, I think it's like one bit is like a penny. So you could type in like cheer and it's like an easy way to do little donations. I might actually move the that one the can't point on camera. Well, I could do this. That I might actually change that to maybe like a bit thing.
What, you're the Gazgul or
Can you transhuman like a Tau Big Gun? Right? Make it because I could do it's there's an orc equivalent to transhuman as well. I think it's like tougher than a rock squig or something like that.
that sounds about right.
I like the you can okay yeah. So I'm not even worried about that. So I might actually change the donation goal because like as much as I want to run Gazgul Thraka, I don't. Panzer, you lied to me. No. You said 10.
Oh, come over.
I'm gonna contact Greg Twitch or whoever owns this Jeff Bezos. I'm gonna text Bezos and be like, Panzer fucking lied to me. Like at the time when I set up this donation goal to get Gazgul Thraka, because I wanted to like paint him on stream. I wanted to paint him as I go. But now with the new rules, like I don't know if I can run him even as a Supreme Commander. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure how that works. So
I think the Supreme Commander rules are going to stay the same because it wouldn't make sense to not be able to run the guy for your army.
yeah, I'm not 100% sure.
Oh, which speaking of, if you haven't already gotten a Robot Gorilla Man, apparently I'm also going to be getting one of those.
Oh, I have not.
All right, well
Damn,
then,
damn,
hold on to your seat. Sometime in the future, I will be receiving one.
He would be fun to paint. Gazgul is just fucking cool looking.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. I was gonna send you the freaking link of the shenanigans.
As long as it's the same clan as your main fort. Yeah, but that's the thing. Like I generally don't run Goths. I've been pretty loyal to Snakebites. I've been running Rog. I really like the Squig Hog boys. And the +1 to wound on the charge with Squig models is awesome, and I've been running that. Normally it would be a like you just do a Supreme Commander and Gazgul. But I mean, like, I guess if I'm running Gazgul, it's like you don't really need. He buffs Goth orcs around him, so maybe I'll just run a Goth army at some point. Use like regular boys. I don't need to worry about like having like Beast Snagga boys. But I've been running quite a bit of the Beast Snaggas. I've been running quite a bit of. Because I love the kill rig. Yeah, I'm kind of burnt out on Sea of Thieves. But I'll hit you up at some point if something changes. I haven't really had time to play a lot of stuff. But I'll if something changes, I'll let you know. I'm down to run a little bit, but it's definitely not going to be as frequent as it was before. I kind of hit a wall. But I'm also running around all crazy due to work, and then we'll figure something out. I appreciate you stopping by, man. More squiggy boys I need to paint. Now I need to get like I don't think it'd be too big of a deal if I run like just Gazgul like as my main HQ, but like I was really looking to like do a really dumb list and have Gazgul and Mazrog like on the same army list, since he's a Supreme Commander and I could just get away with that. That would be
There we go. No,
that would be ridiculous.
All right, there we go. That's what's in the magazine.
Mm-hmm. Let me take a look.
Like it's kind of a lot.
What'd you send it, General?
Yeah, General.
Let's see here. Is really everything you get?
Yeah, and like the list goes on. There's a reason why.
God damn! Nice what?
Yeah, dude, it's ludicrous.
What the fuck?
So like, there's a lot of things that I'm getting.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of things that he too is getting. Like,
and the cool thing is like, there's a lot of things like if you're trying to do some stuff like I have eliminators, I have suppressors, so I don't really. Mm-hmm. I mean, I definitely could use more suppressors.
Right.
Marnius Calgar I have, but he's kind of useless to you.
Yeah,
he's exclusive to Ultramarines.
Yeah. Since I rolled the space furries.
But like Gilliman, Damn.
Yeah, dude, it is a lot of stuff.
Yeah, that's quite a bit.
It's the same thing. Like the sisters is a pretty decent little pile. Same thing for the
Easy build
handful of things.
Primaris aggressors? That's super weird.
Yeah,
And
there was a lot of weird stuff.
you get some. That's a lot of Necrons too.
Oh, it is 2,000 points worth of
The
Necrons.
terrain I'm very excited about.
Yeah,
The
we were pretty stoked
armored
about the
containers,
terrain.
absolutely.
There's gonna be a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah. That's because I remember looking at it and being like, I was like, that's pricey. And then
Yeah, but then you go on halvesies with someone, and it's not as pricey as it was initially.
yeah, I mean, well, I got that elite box with him, and
Yeah.
then I didn't need to.
I mean, shit, Jarell and I just split that Shadow Throne one, so.
Yeah. Well, what I'm expecting, I'm gonna be shocked if it doesn't happen. They're like, if they do a Militarum Tyranids box.
Yeah, I could see that split happening very easily.
The only reason I think it might not happen is because Tyranids aren't the big bads for Darktide. That's the only reason
is it Chaos?
Yeah.
Okay, then it may weirdly enough be no, because Chaos and fucking Eldari are doing a split box.
Well, Chaos Space Marines, but I mean, there's still World Eaters.
Oh, Chaos Demons and or World Eaters, yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, if I end up having to like buy the box and then like maybe I'll like raffle off the other one, not raffle. Yeah, I'll raffle off on here, and unless anyone is trying to like if it's demons, I don't really want demons. It's not.
Yeah,
really,
I don't think we know anyone who's playing. Like, there are a couple of people we know whose armies can utilize some, but
I don't know. I don't know how that works, honestly. Which I like. It's all right. Panzer gets the demons. The current bid is 20 bits. So right now he's in the lead of the box. We don't even know if it exists yet, but
yeah, right.
If it comes up, you're currently in first place, sir. You're gonna be our resident demon player. Garden World Eaters would be solid. Absolutely. Like I don't. There's not a lot of chaos like I'm super interested in. If Emperor's Children gets a box, that's gonna be a tough one. That's gonna be a tough one to resist. Because I think Emperor's Children are dope.
I know Word Bearers will not get a box.
You don't think so?
Yeah, I don't think they would.
I think.
I don't believe a Chaos Undivided would get any special cool thing.
I don't know, man. I think Night Lords have a good chance.
Yeah, maybe.
I think Night Lords will.
Bricky just shit his pants in joy because his whole team or his other army gets a new thing.
I mean, like they're, the Angron and World Eaters get their own codex in the Space Marine 2.0. But I saw the potential leak about Astra Militarum, Casterkin. Yes, I will get those day one, and those are getting assembled before they hit the table. And I am painting those on stream. Give me Kazarkin. That's what I want. If that's real, Kazarkin are big boy veterans.
Oh, okay.
So there's conscripts, there's guardsmen, there's veterans, and then there's Kazarkin. They're big boys. And there's a rumor that it might be a Kazarkin kill team. Which if it's a unit of 10 Kazarkin, let's fucking go. I want it. I want Kazarkin. I want Rough Riders. There's.
Oh yeah, no, definitely give us more
squats.
Those are hilarious.
Squats. I'm not. I could take or leave. Honestly, that might be.
Yeah, I saw those were on the rumor board too, and I just kind of thought out loud.
That might be a little bit of a hot take. There's a lot of people who really want squats, and if that's the case, like more power to you. They're not really on my radar, but.
They are amusing, though. I'll give them that.
You know, if someone wants to play
at least the theory of them is fun.
But I'm looking to when the guard get the update, then I'm be painting a lot of guard. Guard are like the priority after the
Ooh,
orcs.
saved it. Stay there. Good custody.
Faithful custody for the emperor.
Yes, be the Emperor's Hawks.
And like Darktide is, I'm assuming it's gonna do pretty well because Vermintide is pretty fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost exactly what I said they should do. I was thinking if they're gonna make like a single player like multiplayer like a multiplayer like adventure game, it should be a Gaunt's Ghost game. Gaunt's
That would
Ghost,
be good.
and this is made by the writer, or at least written by the writer of Gaunt's Ghost.
Okay.
So
Well, hey.
yeah, I feel like we're all in good hands.
Yeah. Oh, so speaking of people in hands,
What?
yeah.
All
So,
right, yeah, go ahead. I follow you.
have you heard of the Daemon Kalava?
No. What?
All right. So, as an Ultramarines player, it's a book you don't need to read, but it does deal with Ultramarines, and I can't remember which Chaos faction, but one of them, and it's some pretty not great thematic things. In fact, across the board, it's pretty traumatic. It's like
Oh,
one of the edgelordiest edgelord things in Warhammer 40k.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's not good times.
Okay.
But
Is this a recommendation? What? Iron Warriors?
no.
Mammoth Panzer says
I think it is
Iron Warriors.
Warriors. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's bad times across the board. But oh fuck, I lost my train of thought.
Read the book. It's Bad Things. Ultramarines.
Thank you. That it's the writer for that has moved from writing that book to working for Riot, and was one of the writers on Arcane, I believe.
Oh.
Yeah. So like, people's writing styles can just be all the hell over the place.
You know, like Arcane's good, but I think it's good because it's not really doesn't really challenge the form at all. It's like it's kind of the star-crossed lovers story.
Mm-hmm.
In this case, it's star-crossed sisters.
Siblings, yeah.
People who are like on the same side but on opposing sides, and the turmoil of their personal relationship against what they stand for. It's pretty run of the mill, but it's good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had heard good thing. It was nothing that I watched myself. My wife did. She saw it. She liked it.
I would recommend it. I think it's good. It some characters came out looking a little better than some other ones, but because that entire show makes Echo look like a goddamn badass.
Yeah, I did see him kind of echoing about doing shenanigans.
Yeah, Echo's dope. And then
Yeah, for a character that I think I quit the game before he even came out.
yeah, Echo's awesome.
Yeah.
And he's going to be in the fighting game. I think they confirmed him like shortly after Arcane came out.
Nice. That's
Um,
cool.
And he looks cool.
Maybe I'm gonna do a blue for that. No, I do want the green.
Someone in the chat give me some Gretchen pants. What color pants? Gretchen pants color. He's mostly leg wraps, but we got some pants in there as well. So, what are we feeling?
Oh right, I need to clean that up too.
This particular Squighog boy has got some denim ass jeans, but
His riding buddy needs something.
orange, you got it. That's for, you know what? That's for the that's the 20 bits. There you go. Orange pants. There it is.
20 bits, orange pants.
Debt received. Do I have orange paint on here already? I do. Kinda. Did I put orange on here anywhere? Where the fuck did I get that orange from? What am I doing? What? Alright. I got troll slate.
Okay, I need to do some other color before I do that gold.
Go with bright ass orange. Yeah, I picked up one of those vortex mixers, and that's been a good time.
Yeah, it is. I got mine in yesterday, along with my extremely bright UV flashlight for playing with that resin that cat
What?
gave me, loaned me.
Why do you need a UV flashlight? Am I missing something?
The resin is UV activated to cure it.
Oh,
Yeah. So
interesting.
I need to use a pretty beef. Well, I didn't need to get a beefy ass one, but I wanted it,
I mean, I
and it was
respect
only
that.
$10. So
I respect that.
like, let's get this and do thing.
I've been it's like one of the least manly things I've ever done. Like I like moving in here, I had to like assemble a bunch of furniture,
Mhm.
and it's like the smallest achievement in the world of like, yeah, I assembled this motherfucker with Allen wrenches. I'm a man, and yeah, it's like,
Yep.
what am I talking about?
Wait until you buy yourself a power drill.
I have a one of those like screwdriver drills. It's one of the things like I need like buying permanent solutions is a kind of a strange necessity because
Yeah,
like before it was just like something doesn't work like
I'm renting, whatever.
let me call the people who are supposed to come here and fix that,
Yep.
and now it's
Oh, I am the people. Shit.
like the light in our garage went out
Mhm.
and we don't have a ladder,
Oh.
so it's like we had to go buy a ladder.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if you needed to borrow. I've got a step ladder, not a full-on ladder,
Well,
but
it's like I was offered by a few people some other ladders, but it's like at the point where it's like I own this house, like I should own a ladder
yeah,
because
yeah,
like
yeah,
we have like there's like a ceiling fan in here and like stuff that I might need a ladder for, so I better like go
yeah.
buy a ladder. Before
Makes
it's like
sense.
my old like toilet broke, and it's like I need to call the people who fix the toilet.
I guess I'm pooping in the woods.
And now it's just like, oh, the toilet broke. I have to deal with it. It's
I
that's
have to call the frickin'
an actual plumber.
plumber and spend actual money.
Yeah.
Okay, so those are good. I actually kind of like how this blade looks without going over it with the yellow. What do you think?
It's oh yeah. What color? So you have like the greener like runes on there. Are those runes or like bolts or
It's supposed to be like lightning-ish bolts, but whatever.
taking the color under there and using
Yeah.
that to like, go over again to kind of sharpen up those edges.
Mhm.
Um, that's generally what I do with like checkers or something like that. Here, let me show you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like for this war boss, if I look at the like the shoulder pads here, like
Yeah, I'm
I
waiting on the
would
stream to catch up.
yeah. I go with that and then like go over it with like black again to sharpen them up and do another layer of white and then like go over with black to sharpen them up.
Okay.
Same with like the weapon here, how they're like a little more square like.
Hmm.
Doing it like multiple passes has been pretty good as getting
Getting
that.
the a
Mhm.
brightness to it.
Oh, this is the one
Yeah,
I
that was
this is the one I did the desert camo pants on.
nice. I think I'm gonna do another run of the green wash on it, and then let that dry, and then I'll
And
do some brights.
that guy needs to get based up as well.
Let's get that green on there again. I'll actually need to finally paint the hilt on this thing too.
There you go.
Wow, this is a song by the weekend I haven't heard in a little bit.
What's that?
Heartless.
Oh, I forgot that was him.
Yeah.
Huh.
It is not Does Bruno Mars. It is indeed this other guy.
Does Bruno Mars? I don't know. Does he?
All right, got that one. I need to do the Dragonhof and
Yeah, I remember he did
Patches.
one of the Super Bowl halftime shows, and it's actually pretty solid.
Bruno?
Yeah.
That doesn't surprise me. He's a good performer.
Bruno he's one of those like anytime I saw one of his like newer like music videos and I was like I'm really
Was
surprised.
it the one with Anderson .Paak?
I maybe which one is that? Is it the one where they're like in the 70s and everyone's
Yes.
smoking cigarettes?
Yep.
I was like, what the? I was so shocked that it's like this is what he sounds like because
Oh yeah, from Grenade to that.
just like there's the whole like this is how things are supposed to sound and then he got big and then he could do whatever the fuck he wanted and then he went with this old sound that like no one would have signed off on before, but it's Bruno Mars, so
Yeah.
they're cool with
And he
it.
did it well, I feel.
Yeah.
Like I really enjoyed his takes on like the 70s.
Yeah.
Would have liked him to have actually kept going with that for a bit longer than he did.
He kind of still is a little bit. Like
A little bit.
I've
Not as
listened.
much as he was.
Yeah, I mean you gotta do new things.
Yeah, true, true.
You gotta grow, but like at the
Can't
same at
can't focus on retro swing and be be
some
cherry popping daddies forever.
sometimes you kind of like have like the newest Offspring album. There's some good stuff, but there's some things where it's like they're really just trying to sound like they did back in the
Yeah,
day,
20
and
years ago.
it's
Oh God, 30
pretty
years ago.
pretty obvious.
Actually, speaking of them, one of their other albums, just had a 25th year anniversary.
Let me throw some. I'm just gonna
Uh,
throw out some gift subs. People have been hanging out,
yeah, yeah,
and I
yeah.
appreciate it.
All right, that's cool.
There we
Got
go.
that one good, and I already did that. These were
Caught Panzer with
Oh,
that
these-
one.
just one.
Caught Bobo Freak.
All right, that's cool.
Is it gonna go down each one? Uh oh.
Tier 10.
Whoops. Maybe not.
All right,
Yeah, just right about
that's
this
cool.
five.
No, it is. It's gonna do each one. I didn't think about this, but that's all right.
It's fine. It's fine.
You guys are trapped in here with me. All right, that's cool.
All right,
Okay,
that's
I
cool.
want to use this brush because this brush worked good. Who is this? Oh, okay, that explains why I thought it was someone else.
All right,
Because it
that's
is indeed
cool.
half of that band.
Who's that?
A song called Kill Jill featuring Killer Mike.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, why does this sound an awful lot like Run the Jewels? Oh, because half of Run the Jewels is in this song. Got it.
That sounds like half of Pain in the Bus.
Sounds like
How's
A pretty dang good group.
That's the Witch Hunter bust. You were. Yeah, I remember you popped that in the Discord. Hoping to see some progress on that. This guy's getting close to having another finished Squig Hog boy. And I gotta
Try one.
get him based up after that. I went through and hit all of my finished Beast Snagga boys. I hit all the commandos I had finished. All the new boys I have. Got them all with the sugar cookies. I was tired of looking at blank bases for a while. Let's see. So I got like a shoulder strap there, a little bit of metal there. A little bit.
patch this with a little bit of null and a few of its little recesses to darken these up a lot better. There we go. So I'm getting real close to slapping this fool together finally.
There you go. How many, do you have the other Custodes assembled?
Yeah, all the other dudes are done.
Mm-hmm.
Got these big chonky lads over here. Got 3 of these Aloris Custodes.
How many, oh, Jesus.
Yeah, they're freaking humongous.
Did you base them in gold, or?
Yes, I did. Because I went over to Undecue's place and borrowed his airbrush and just dumped some gold paint in and then dumped some purple paint in and just went crazy.
Yeah. I think you can just call him Jake on here. He's on the stream every now
Fair
and
enough.
then.
Oh, is he? Okay.
I usually just call him Jake. I appreciate the discretion, I guess would be the...
Yeah, attempted discretions.
Yeah.
After I almost friggin' zeroed us in a couple times now.
Oh, man, so I was using Google Maps, and I typed in my home address.
Oops.
Oh, shut.
So here's my IP and home address.
God damn, can you believe these 3 numbers on the back of my debit card?
So my PIN and also social security numbers are.
I don't want to say my PIN on stream, but it's fun to stay at the That's right.
Green. That very Brat Glen.
I just speak exclusively in office quotes. That's what I'm here for. Need some of that. Lately, one of my favorite paints I've been using, the old Incubi Darkness. If I could find it.
Oh, I love that green color.
If I had one.
Lost the happy, but the happy's back.
When did your life start going downhill? How old are you?
That show had some really dark jokes.
Yeah, it's just weird that the apparently the creator's like a total scumbag.
I'm not surprised.
Apparently Butch Hartman's not a good dude.
He's apparently a fan of Shadbase, so...
You know? Alright, before
And if you know who that is...
Nope.
Okay. You're not quite the degenerate I
Nope.
thought you to be, so that's good. Don't Google him, kids.
Don't, I guess. I gotta grab a new paper towel and change my water. I haven't changed my water once, so I'm gonna do that.
Thank you for saying change water.
Walk around a little bit, so I will be
Yes, I too will
right
saunter about my
right back,
kitchen.
boys and girls. 1 minute. All right. All right, gotta do a little bit. Do I have Agrex here? It's Agrex. Dip Agrex. Shikon, good to see you, man. How you doing? Post my day pictures, perfect. I will take a looky-loo. There's part of me that wants to get like something Age of Sigmar related. I did not grab a paper towel. I'm killing the game. Hold on. All right, let me see what we're working with here. Got up to change the water, grab a paper towel, and then did half the job. Half the job, and I've got a full smile. Terrible. What we got here? Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Leather looks really good on there. That's good stuff. I like the choice of going blue as well. I'm gonna do some flesh shade over there as well. This guy's getting there. He's just about there. I've been liking these guys being pretty bright. I mean, there's no point of being sneaky and quiet. I mean, they scream the whole time they come up to you. Flesh shade, that's what I'm looking for. Get the little squigs wrapped up here. Do. Probably more than enough. Boo. Let's see here. Yeah, there we go. That looks good. I'll do a little bit of squig orange on there afterwards. Do a little more white on the rockets here.
Alright, I have returned.
Hello.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Okay, some updated pictures, you say?
Yeah, he's
Oh, that bust.
Yeah, you would be a fan of that with like the old school Empire Witch Hunter.
Yeah. I was gonna say, before you brought that up, that looked very witch huntery, because that was definitely one of the favorite things I played in the MMO.
Yeah.
That was looking really good.
I miss that MMO, man.
Me too. It was a lot of fun.
The PvP was so fun in it.
That was the best part of it. Was the PvP.
Yeah, I did like the big like server wide like the area defense and shit like that. I did like the queued up ones, and that game was a lot of fun, and it just kind of fell by the wayside. It came out at the time when like everyone was making an MMO,
and then it was also brought out by a studio that got absorbed by I want to say it got absorbed by BioWare, it was absorbed by EA, who then merged it with BioWare when they bought them.
Gotcha.
Because if I remember right, it was Mystic or Mythic Entertainment.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
I think it was
Um,
Mythic.
yeah, so it got picked up by EA, and then they merged them into
Mm-hmm.
one company.
Bummer.
You know, as EA was wont to do.
Yeah. That's a drag. I need to grab more line belcher. No, I can work with this. Need to detail the little tank on the
Yep. Did a good old stretch and a bend over there too.
mm-hmm. Dip my toes in jacuzzi, baby.
Oh, which, speaking of stretching and bending, I
Mm.
did finally buy myself a new chair.
There you go.
Yeah, I'll be acquiring it this weekend.
What'd you go with?
Uh, it's a good question. Let me check the receipt.
Mm-hmm.
It was one that started with an S.
It's not Secret Lab, is it?
No, it is not. I gotta look on my phone, which is currently being used as a camera because I don't remember my old Yahoo password.
Then we'll never know.
Actually, I could check the website I got it off of. Oh, speaking of the, oh, never mind. That's not Bruno. It's still The Weeknd. It's just a song about cocaine.
You know, you can't feel your face,
That's the one.
but I love it. I fucking love it.
I'm into it.
I fucking love that shit. Get some Xandri dust and some of the other details there. What is this? Yeah, this will work. I want to get some of my blood
Yes, it
stuff
was. Excellent.
painted up as well.
All right, invoices. There it is. I know it's unpaid. I can't pay for it just yet. Sihu.
Sihu, no clue.
Yeah. Ergonomic office chair.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's,
It's like a $300 freaking chair.
okay.
Got it for friggin' $26. Thanks, auctions.
All right, all right.
Yeah, and it's local too, so I'll be able to go and pick it up later.
Yeah, there you go. Do you have to assemble it?
I sure do.
I had to assemble this chair.
Oh, sorry,
That was
$200 something chair. But
that was a trial.
yeah, I've built one office chair before, and it was not the easiest thing I've done. But whatever, I'll live.
I built two, I think. Yeah. The second one was fine. This one was a nightmare.
Yeah, I mean it is a gaming chair.
Yeah.
So, though I'm saying that looking at this thing that I'm acquiring, it's going to be a task.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this
Let's
was
see, where's
this was definitely a thing.
I don't think it's any of these new arrivals because those are very expensive.
Very expensive.
Yeah, this is some
Mr. Dink shit.
very expensive Douglas. This is some dink ass level stuff.
I love when I learned why his name was Mr. Dink.
Oh, dude, that was such a revelation.
Yeah, dude, that's fucking genius.
That's why everything was very expensive. He had the money.
Yeah. Then his wife became the mayor.
Yep, she sure did.
In the
And was a much better mayor than Mayor
whatever that dude
Bluff?
was. Maybe. All Hudson's. All so
Nice.
Monster Hunter Rise is done. What's next?
Congrats.
I definitely did not finish all the hunts in that game.
Same. Kind of wish I did. Kind of wish I will. We'll see.
I mean, you still can. I
This is true.
Played it for a little bit on Switch.
Yeah, I've been playing through the DLCs of Outer Worlds on the Switch.
Man, I have not been able to like put some time into some of the games that I wanted. I'm trying to make my way through Skyward Sword. I'm still trying to finish Space Marine. I'm still trying to finish Arceus. Like I'm so behind on so many things because like I haven't had time to like sit down and just play a game. I've changed. War has changed. The fact that I got Brilliant Diamond and it took me so long to beat it, like
It took me a little while to muscle through that one myself. Felt nice though. It was like it was
Cynthia
a very
messed me up. She mixed my
dude.
shit.
All right, cool. I'm glad it wasn't just me.
Yeah.
She freaking annihilated my
Yeah.
ass the first time I got through.
Mhm. I had
I was like, oh,
I had a
shit, I
time.
was like not ready.
Yeah, she messed me up.
Hello, Post Malone. I was not expecting you in this mix.
I prefer pre-Malone.
I've seen the image version of that.
I've seen post Kevin Malone.
Ah, I need to add green on that side still. No yellows yet.
I need to do. Let me get like a brass. Maybe retributor. Oh, that's a real brass. I'm running out of room on the old wet palette.
New sheet.
Yeah, might have to happen. There's what else came out? Like Windjammers. I still haven't been able to play it all. I haven't even picked that up.
Jeez.
I still want to get Metroid Dread. I still haven't been able to.
Yeah, I wanted to pick that one up too. I never did.
I haven't had the time to do it, and it's one of the things like it. I there's a few games I bought, and then I was just like, shit, like I don't have time to play this.
Yeah. Yep. A lot of not time or just but in my case, I don't have the money to buy all the things and the time to play them. So like it's kind of that double-edged sword that's been in my favor.
Yeah. Dude, when like Shelter in Place was a thing in
Oh man, I was so happy to just play video games.
so much stuff. So much stuff finished. Like, dude, I was keeping a list.
Checking it twice.
Lost Ark coming soon. I'm not familiar with that one. Is that like a game similar to like Rust or a lot of those? The Ark, what is it like?
I was gonna say Evolution,
like,
I think
like Survive, Evolve, something like that. Is that what we're? Because I haven't really had too much of run in like Diablo 2.
It's like Diablo 2, but an MMO.
I can get down with that. Anything that's
A
like
loot
Diablo
grinder,
2
say?
but isn't Diablo 2, I'm fine with that. Heard Diablo 2 remastered was a bust.
I'm not surprised. Couldn't possibly have anything to do with that sweet, terrible everything going on under their belt at that moment when they were releasing it.
You know, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, maybe not be a terrible person, Bobby Kotick.
Oh, we got names. We're naming names. I had no idea.
Oh yeah, no, it's Bobby K himself was I mean, he wasn't the only one for sure, but was definitely a big problem.
Yeah, I'm not actually familiar.
He's the CEO of Activision BioWare.
Mm,
And formerly was the CEO of Activision before they merged.
gotcha.
And he's kind of had a track record of just being a shit. And then it was later confirmed that he is a shit. Not the shit, just a shit.
We've heard rumors. Turns out you're the shit.
Oh, sorry. Those rumors
Oh,
are wrong. It turns out
whoops.
you were actually just a pile of shit.
We thought we thought you were like a cool guy, like the shit. Sorry, we misread that. We hate you.
Misheard, misread. Taking it back. Please go away. That's one of the things that I kind of hope with them being bought up by, another giant, probably, well, yeah, no, evil-ish corporation.
Yeah, they're all
That
evil.
they'll
It's
do a
fine.
touch of house cleaning for at least opticals.
They're like, they're there's so many evil things about game companies. It's easier to just like accept that's part of it.
Yeah, as terrible as that is.
It's a bummer. Don't get me wrong. There was like a big stink with Riot, like
Oh yeah.
with some like Saudi Arabia company. People got very upset with that.
Well, so the Saudis don't have a great human rights track record,
Sure.
so all right. That I need to paint still. That's painted.
Oh, it's too thick.
I think I'm done with the hand. I need to. Yeah.
There's part of me that wanted to try the Diablo remastered just to give it a shot, but
Yeah.
I don't know when I would find the time. But
Yeah. That's it's a series that gotta spend some time and some playing.
I got really into Diablo 2 like early on. But the Diablo 3, like I played it and I just like I couldn't find myself to I had a hard time caring.
I didn't have the same draw to it either.
There's
I had a
there's
similar
some
feeling.
there's sometimes like I can't really like explain it too much like Borderlands 2. It was pretty much Borderlands 1 again, and I really liked Borderlands 1, but I had a hard time kind of like getting as invested as I did before.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, I'll have to take a look. There's definitely some things that I want to try out, and I really always kind of feel bad that I missed the boat on StarCraft, since it's a game that's so special to a lot of people, and I just like never really
Felt the same draw.
well, like when I played StarCraft, like I wasn't experienced with like a mouse and keyboard, and
Right.
RTSs have never really been my jam. But like I missed out on something that I know like there are a lot of people who loved StarCraft.
Yeah, Alex does.
Yeah, I mean,
Still.
same with Jarell. Like big fans of it, and like there's parts that like wish I could react to it kind of like the same way I react to fighting games, and
Right.
I kind of like say the same thing that I say when people are like I don't play fighting games, when it's just like yeah I'm just not very good, and it's like you can get better, and it's like yeah but I won't, and that's kind of how I am with with
Wait a minute, when did I start talking?
like I'm sure I could get competent in StarCraft, but it's like I don't want to I don't really care that much.
Yep.
But at
Yeah,
the same
that's-
time, I want to be part of it, which doesn't make sense in the slightest.
So Eric, you're me back when I was trying to get good at fighting games.
I mean,
I
yeah,
just wanted to play a game to hang out with my friends.
yeah, and then it's like, oh, there's like work. What do
I
you?
have to get good at this though. Shit.
So when someone is like, I want to play a fighting game, and I'm like, here's the ways to get good, and they're like, no, I'm like, I get it.
I did try to put the effort in for a while, and then I hit a wall where I'm just like, I'm just not getting any better, and I'm not having fun. I just don't want to do this anymore.
It's one of the things like you have to enjoy the process, and that's I mean that's difficult for a lot of people. Like there are a lot of people who have a hard time hearing that they lose, and that kind of just happens in fighting games, and you
Oh yeah, that's a guaranteed inevitability of the game.
yeah, there's always someone bigger and badder, but like there's some people who have a hard time with that. It's to the point where I found out kind of like a big pet peeve of mine is when someone like says something like when they're just talking to you about like anything, and like if you get into any kind of like not really like an argument, but like some sort of debate. And when
Some heated talking.
and when someone goes, "I win," it's like
Oh,
that
jeez.
always bothers me. Because there's some people like when it comes to like debating, it's like like you're trying to like learn, you're trying to grow, and
Yeah, you're
and
having a
discuss something.
conversation.
And then there's people who just want to win,
Yeah.
and they put up a criteria, like a victory condition in their head, and they just tell you, I win, I won, and that has always bothered me with some people.
I was gonna
And
say,
those
that sounds
are
a
the
lot
same-
like me with my old 40k, or not 40k fantasy army. I think I beat you like once. I'm like, all right, retired and champion. Bye.
Yeah, I mean, like, I've definitely had people who like have played me in fighting games and they don't, and they like get around and they like put their controller down. And they're like, I win, I beat you, and it's like it's really strange to me when that happens.
Yeah.
But I
No,
mean,
I sat down and I would put some work in, but
Yeah.
yeah, there were times where I'm like, nope, I'm just getting fucking obliterated. This is not fun.
and it's like that's not something that bothers a lot of people. Like if someone like arbitrarily says that they win, that generally doesn't bother a lot of folks. But like it's always been a pet peeve of mine when someone just like made some sort of set of rules for themselves and they're like, I win.
I win. Alright, I think
It's something is like so like childish about it. So
Yeah,
there's
definitely.
it's something that it just it always irked me, and it's like, oh, you don't want to actually like get better at anything. You just want to be told that you won, so you can go around and
Have your feel goods.
tell people that you won, regardless of what is actually going to happen.
All right, I think I'm at assembly.
Oh, yeah,
Sweden, that's
Yeah,
good enough for me. Yeah,
hit you with a sweep and said it's good enough. Yeah, there's
I got one in.
I always think of there was a guy.
I took those as personal victories. Personally, it's like, oh, cool, I didn't get perfect. That's good.
I think when you're playing a fighting game with someone who is beyond like your skill level, giving yourself like kind of a personal win condition is good.
Yeah, that was mine. Was like not getting perfect was my personal
Yeah.
win condition. That's all I wanted.
Or like I mean I played there's another guy on here, One Time Hero, who was a fantastic Balrog player, and I played like a set
Nice.
of like I played like 20 games with him, and I think I took like
Damn.
2 rounds maybe.
All right.
And when I took a round, like it was after like 11 games, and I was like, okay, like I started to feel a little better. But I'm not going to be like put my controller down and be like, got you. Like that's just stupid.
The game is over.
Like that, something about that always irked me. It's
All right.
of someone who will like drop everything, and it's like in their mind, it's like they did it, and they feel good about it, and that's really strange to me. And I've talked to people who, I mean, there was a lot of stuff about The Last of Us 2,
Yeah.
where there are things you can do in that game to make it like baby easy.
Okay.
Like there are, I think there was, Steve might be able to back me up on this. I know there's a streamer me and him watch where the guy was just like, I'm turning all this on, fuck it. There's one of like if you go prone, you become like completely invisible.
Oh.
Or like anything like that. Like you never run out of ammo. If you like kneel down, then like you heal like they made it like accessibility options, but it like you could turn them all on and make it like baby easy. And like
Right.
I've talked to people that are like, I love that. And like I want to press A until the game tells me like I win and I'm the best. And like sometimes that's all something they need, and that always confused me.
Yeah, that's not for me. But I do get it. Like there have definitely been moments where I'm like, I don't want to to like think about this game right now. I just want to win at game.
Like I get that to an extent, and I get the idea of like I play video games in my downtime. I have to deal with shit at work all day. I don't want to come home and like be challenged with the game. I just want to relax and do it. I get that. But at the same time, don't complain that like any of the Souls games or Sekiro or anything like that are too hard and you don't get to see the ending. It's like, yeah, you don't get it.
Yeah, the game is hard because it was meant to be hard.
And just the idea that someone would be like, no, but I want to see the thing. And when you tell them like, no, you didn't do it.
Yeah, you didn't earn it.
And they like kick their feet and they're like, no, like it's really interesting to me.
Ah, fuck, shit, fuck.
Oh
All
gosh,
right, well, that's working out.
what happened?
Everything fell apart. It's fine.
You know, it's one of
That's
those things
gluing.
of like, you don't get to see the story, you don't get to see the ending because you didn't finish the game.
Yeah, you didn't earn it.
And like it's not that big a deal. Like a lot of people were really heartbroken at the end of Breaking Bad, and I've never watched Breaking Bad, but I'm not going to be like, what? But they should tell me. Like, that doesn't make any sense. So like, why does it make sense in a video game in this sense?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
But there's a lot of people that they want to turn a game on or whatever it may be and have the game be like, you did it, you're the best and the strongest. Like, they want every power and to not be able to be killed. And it's like, I kind of get it, but that's definitely not for me.
Right. Oh, for fuck's sake.
For fuck's sakes. It's disgusting. Which one of you have a shat and didn't flush?
Alright. The glue is not working with me.
Mm.
It's time for the super glue.
Super good.
Mostly because the stuff is just trying to eat through the paint and it doesn't want to do that.
A 20.
There you are, that Gorilla Glue.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the only super glue I have on hand.
Yeah, the Gorilla Glue actually I've been getting a lot of mileage out of.
Yeah, me too. Shit's fucking really good super glue.
I always get kind of a kick out of people that are told, like, you can't see the thing, and then they're like, what? It's like there was a lot of stuff when, like, Overwatch came out.
Yeah.
Where a lot of people were getting banned for, like, cheating.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, there was, like, a bunch of forum posts of people who were, like, upset that they were banned. And some of them that were like, I bought the game, I get to play the game however I want, and I only have fun when I win, so if I install cheats, then I always win, then I have fun. And it's like,
Oh,
it's kind of hard to argue, because it's like, I guess, but like...
right.
But it's like you're ruining the game for 9 other people, and they're like, I don't care. I bought the game, and this is how I want to play it. I want to win every time, and I will do so by cheating. And there's like, there's something that you like kind of have to respect about it. Of like,
they've planted their dick pretty firmly.
Yeah, of just like, yep, they're really gonna die on this hill, and like, you're ruining the experience of other people, and they're like, I don't care. This is how I want to play.
There we go. Thanks, super glue, doing the job instantly.
You did it.
But yeah, here you go. This is my blade champ, Mr. Bowman.
Yeah. What, you went with the helmet? You decided not to paint a face?
I'm not gonna bother with faces. Are you
gotta
kidding me?
you gotta learn faces someday.
I'm a very, very aware. I've got a pack of Sisters of Silence over there. They've got face gates, and that's it.
I think I think we have finished our models at the same time. I got a little bit of touch up to do, but this guy is looking like this guy's very colorful.
Nice. Oh yeah, that's got some pop. I
Yeah,
like it.
Compared to
Looks really good, dude.
my other one is he's a little more subdued, a little bit darker. He got like the camo pants, but like, yeah. Okay.
I think the only thing I need to finish painting on his base is there's a skull over here.
And
then I'll just slap that texture paint around it and call it golden.
I got a golden Frieza.
For me, I would like the first time I slapped one of these dudes down, I was like, oh no, I've become Sir Encrusted Gemini. I'm gonna fuck this gold.
I think I'm gonna go back to one of the commandos here. One of them is he's getting toward the end, so I think
Nice.
I got the Breacher Ram boy. Yeah, I think I can get this guy finished up. So maybe that's the plan for the rest of the night. Because like we've been going for about 2 hours. That is not long enough.
Indeed, what was I gonna grab? Oh, right.
Yeah, let me.
Wraithbone.
Yep. Give me 1 sec. I will return. And I'm gonna start with one of the commandos.
All right.
I'll be right back. If I could finish up this this commando tonight as well, that'll be pretty big for me, because I think this is the last special weapon commando I have.
Nice.
I'm pretty sure. So getting that
Okay. I need to wait for that to dry, slap another layer down on it.
getting this guy done would be pretty big.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this thing turned out. This looks really good.
And I think this would leave me with I think it would be one non-special weapon loadout commando away from having the full squad.
Nice.
And then I think because I have one of the resin commandos painted, I have like a full completed kill team. Maybe one of these times I'll do the distraction grot on there.
Yeah, I've got a kill team done. That's my the 6
Mm-hmm.
Skitari and the 5 infiltrator slash rust stalker.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Technically, I could have no. Actually, I don't have enough things here for a second kill team. I don't have the or at least for the custodies one.
Mm-hmm.
Um, 'Cause I need two just of their basic dudes, and neither of the things I have currently are their basics. They're all their elite or HQs.
Oh, really? You don't have any troops?
Yeah, no troops.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that freaking box kit came with elites.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, it has one troop, but I can't legally field them because I don't have another Custodes troop.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's wonky.
I mean, like,
Though I guess I could have built them as two
if
elites.
if they gave you one troop like that, I mean that was the orc combat patrol box. It came with one troop.
Right.
I think that's just the way they're doing it now.
Oh, sorry, no. This the Custodes thing I got's not a troop or not a like a combat patrol box. That was the split with Jarrell.
Yeah. I figured one troop is pretty much. I think that's how they all are.
Okay. Oh, as far as the combat patrol boxes, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
definitely. Because I know the Custodes one does come with one set of their core custodes and a lot of variant options because most of their shit's built off of like 4 kits.
Mm-hmm.
So here I am getting into another army that's just like, yeah, it's like 2 models, but they're for everything. So here you go. Actually, I shouldn't say I'm getting into another army like that. I only have like one other army that has something even remotely similar.
Yeah.
Because that's just like my troop choice for the AdMech is one variant or 2 different variants of 2 different kits.
I mean, orcs just got a new troop choice and made the other one completely invalid.
Right.
Which is,
I mean, that's kind of where AdMech is. Like, I don't think I've seen breachers or destroyers on anyone's, like, at least as far as like competitive lists go,
mm-hmm.
let alone Vanguard for the most part. It's pretty much only Rangers.
Mm.
But,
Rangers
I mean,
are really good.
Yeah, 3-inch pregame movement, 30-inch range on their guns. Like,
Mhm.
it's kind of hard to beat that with an innate strength 4 AP1.
Yep.
Like, and that's on your 11-point troop. Like, that's not bad.
Yeah, it's fucking amazing, honestly.
Yeah, 3-up, heavy 2 weapon. Yeah, it's a really good core troop. Which is why I try to baby them too much, and then they don't do things, and then I get frustrated, as in this last weekend.
Yeah, where you were winning and angry.
Yep, because I wasn't looking. I was discussing it with Ashley after the fact. I was like, yeah, I could not see the forest because I was just fucking headbutting the tree.
And even then, like, with you being down in points, you were down like 15.
I think so, yeah. Which is like that's another one good round that could have come back.
Yeah, that's nothing. And like, I remember distinctly looking at the board. I had like 11 models.
Yeah, and I had like 6 squads
and a tank.
Yep, and I was crying.
It's one of those things, man. That's one of the big things. Like I thought you would get some mileage out of playing a super elite army like the Custodes.
Yeah. So I am looking forward to fielding these guys, but having that game last weekend actually did help me put perspective on like, oh no, I'm actually doing pretty okay.
Yeah.
To actually full on good some of these games. It's
Mm-hmm.
just like either dice luck or poor positioning.
Your dice were fine that game.
Yeah. No, this last game I had like actually pretty good ass dice luck.
I mean, I don't think there was anything that really happened that was like maybe 1 or 2 bad rolls, but pretty much everything was average.
Yeah, no, I'm just remembering like the weekend before when I threw the Rust Stalkers against. I can't remember what I put them against, but they whiffed fucking 30 attacks.
It was the Squighog boys.
That's what it was. Yeah, where they swung and missed, and I'm like, wow, that was terrible.
I mean, like a couple of them hit, but they had trouble wounding, which is
Yeah, that too.
that's
But they're Squighog boys. I shouldn't have been.
yeah. Orcs are like that's the big thing is that they're hard to wound, but if you do, like, their saves are bad.
Yeah.
Like the Squighog boy has toughness 6, but it has worse armor than a standard Space Marine.
I did not know it was on or a T6.
Mm-hmm.
That is a tough boy.
Yep, but they have a 4-up armor save.
Right. Yeah.
A standard Space Marine intercessor has a 3-up.
Yeah, I think my Vanguard have a 4-up,
Mm-hmm. And these
but
guys,
we're also T3, so you're double the toughness.
yeah,
But I'm also comparing fucking a troop to what are they? Quick attack or
Yeah.
a fast attack?
yeah, they're fast attack.
Take a looky-loo in the scribe for something I've got. I guess my horses. They're lower toughness but better save overall.
Mm-hmm.
Which that reminds me, I should update the data over here because I haven't done that.
So I never really count on my armor saves saving me too often.
Right.
I just need to count on my guys being hard to wound.
Okay. Hey, cool. February 6th, we had an update from the scribe.
Also, from one of the orc Facebook groups I'm in,
Yeah.
that thing where I can make a vehicle take a 6-inch movement and then explode it.
Yeah.
I can do that on my opponent's turn.
Nice.
I had no idea.
Is that a stratagem or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Excellent.
As long as nothing is in engagement range with it, I can move it 6 inches and explode it.
Awesome. Yeah, there are certain stratagems that I've had to double check. Like I've been checking on Wahapedia to like stratagem by phase. I'm like, okay, what can I do in the enemy charge phase?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can do that. Neat. I didn't know I could do that.
Yeah,
Let's look at this.
That's what I've seen really separates like a good player from a great player is use of stratagems.
Yeah, which after you chastised me not this last game, but the last game, where I was sitting like just banking on points, and you're like, why are you fucking holding on to those?
Yeah, it's one of the it's one of the things I've seen with you quite a bit. When something happens and you have a CP reroll, you just like accept defeat and do it instead of like CPing it.
Yeah.
Which
I was also in it's a sacred items. I can't use it. They're too cool to use.
Yep. No,
it's a fucking part of the game. Use it. Yeah, exactly.
I use drugs.
The Black Dynamite. I sell drugs in the community.
It was that dude on Cops. So you out here selling drugs? And I don't sell drugs. I use drugs. That's how I go into like every RPG I play. Like, there are some people who see me play some RPGs and they're like, what are you fucking doing? Because I'm like, I don't need this fucking... I don't need these elixirs. And they're like, ugh! And they like freak out.
Yeah, that was me for the longest time. Like, I'm not going to use this. I need this.
No, I use
everything. Find a new
What's up, Noobles? Raiden with 10. Good to see you, man. What were you playing? Oh, wait, no, I know what you were playing. You were playing, you were taking requests. And I had a request that
that makes sense.
I would like you. Thank you for the follow. Bruce Lee 1947_2. I was hoping that, all right, yeah. Spec 17, good to see you. How you doing? Joseph 1, thank you.
Time to hydrate.
Mm-hmm.
The bottle, it is here.
If you're around Noobles, I have, thank you. I have a request I would love to see.
That makes sense.
Thank you for the follow, Spec 17. I would like to see you play a game that is near and dear to my heart that just got re-released onto Steam. And I'm curious how you would do with it. If you I know you have the request streams. I think it's Thursday you were doing that. If you could add me to the queue and get some, they are fucking loud. Oh, let me let me crank that down a little bit. Let's do one of these.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm lowering some volumes.
Doing some editing on the fly.
Yeah. There's been a few times where it's like I've been on the like early in the stream, someone follows and then
Your eardrums blown out.
It scares the shit. Let me try this.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's still so loud.
I am glad. No offense, but I do have the Twitch muted. Well,
yeah, I gotcha. Somehow louder. Yeah, I don't know, man. Killing it. That's what I'm talking about. I'll fix it up.
Nailed it. Doing it.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
There's the bucket.
Let's see. What if we like drop them down to like?
What am I using for this?
Let's drop them down to like 60.
No.
I got one of the. It's one of the arcade 1UP Pac-Man multi-cabs on there, which I like. I'm a big fan of Dig Dug, and oh, here we go. This is what I can lower. I know what I can do here. Let's try this. Let me test this. How's this?
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's fucking still. I'll figure it out later. I don't know. Jesus Christ, it's so loud. But if you oh, Kirsten Game Quest. If you are feeling brave, I would love to see you take a crack at Zombies Ate My Neighbors.
Oh God.
That game is near and dear to my heart.
Yeah, that do hold a special place.
Maybe if I go in like the Streamlabs.
I think I should probably pick that up for the younger brother. Since he and I played the hell out of that game too.
I have gone a couple times. I've made it to the end boss a good amount of times, but I've never actually finished it. That game is very difficult.
Well, I mean, Gma holds the record, so
yeah. Let me see. Physically alert box settings. Let's see.
okay. Gotta go hose this brush off immediately. I'll be right back.
Yes, sir. I am way down for Elden Ring. I still want to play the remake of Demon Souls. I have not done that yet. But I stopped about halfway through Sekiro, but I've played all the Dark Souls games, and I really would like to take a crack at that. Let me try this. I'm trying to. Let's try like 30.
You know, I never did play Ghoul Patrol.
I have never played Ghoul Patrol either, which is strange because like I'm such a big fan of
It's prequel.
Oh yeah. I have to save this. There we go. Save settings.
All right.
That's good. I don't want to blow out people's eardrums.
Oh, that's right. I've got this random Necron skull hanging out over here. It looks like he's about to join the pile.
Yeah, take that.
Yeah. And our resident Necron player is
Request
not here to
4
defend
hours
himself.
of DDR.
Oof.
I had a pretty well set up DDR, like a kind of a metal one that I was able to hook up to a PC, and it got rain damaged, and I'm pretty bummed about that.
Oh, is that what ended up happening to that one?
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can take it apart and try to get it fixed up. All right, let me test something here. How's this?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Is that blowing out people's eardrums? Is that better? What do you think? How do you feel about that? Down a little bit more? That was better? Okay. I'm still going to crank it down a little bit. Because it is quite loud. It's true. Oh, we're going to have a DDR off at some point? All right, one more test.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's better. I like that. That sounds better. All right.
And that is a game I haven't touched in quite a while.
I feel like I could still make my way around some DDR. I feel like I still got it.
Oh, there's certainly some of those tracks that float into my brain every now and again.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of newer stuff that I would have no idea what to do with, but
yeah, same.
Some of the there was that clip of from Futurama with like the two old guys carrying like the vinyl player. Like that's me when it comes to DDR.
Right.
But the thing I never really understood is and like don't get me wrong, it can be pretty impressive to see, but the Stepmania like keyboard community is very strange to me.
Huh.
Of people like play, and it's like ridiculously fast. Like it's still impressive to watch, but it always kinda...
Oh my God, that's a nickname I haven't seen in forever.
What's that? What happened? What I miss?
Our good friend Mercer Drake here.
Yeah.
That is a handle I haven't seen in a millennia. Never.
No, absolutely never.
I will answer that one for him.
Absolutely. The thing that's kind of funny about when I've told a lot of people when I used to draw comics, like I one day realized that I could just stand on a stage and just say the jokes instead of having to like go through the process of like drawing something and then
have me badly photo edit things
and then still have like the joke possibly fall flat.
Right.
It's much easier to stand on a stage and be like joke and have people react.
Positive or negative.
Get some lead belcher in there. If I can get this other commando finished, then I will be pleased as punch. However, we are
about to mount this lad onto his base.
We are getting close to that 3-hour mark.
Yeah, it's getting late-ish.
And as much as that does not concern me, and I would really like to.
It concerns me a touch, but I'm an old man.
Old man. It's one of the things, like, I'm not in a big rush to go to sleep because I know I'm going to go to my bed and lay there for like an hour.
Yeah.
Before I actually... Oh, jeez.
Everything's fine. Don't worry.
Yeah, you're doing great. It's one of the things, like, I know I'm going to lay in bed for an hour, so I'm not too concerned about, like, going to bed.
When you're heading...
It's just, I know whenever I actually go to bed, it's the next hour is when I actually fall asleep. So
yeah, it's the decompression time, then sleep.
Yeah, so I have to plan, like, all right, so if I want to go to bed at 2 a.m, I've got to go and actually be in my bed at 12:30. because I have this like buffering time before I actually fall asleep.
Yeah, I get it. All right, I like how this turned out.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I have your. Let me refresh the camera here. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
There
I
you
was
go.
gonna say it looks like I'm crashed there for a sec, but
Yeah, I have to have. It's because I was messing with Streamlab shit. And... Yeah, there you go. All right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like the. Let me see the capey. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like the purple.
yeah, did a base layer of Celestin gray, and then went over it with a nice silver.
And I don't want to see his data sheet. I'm scared.
Yeah, it's not kind.
It's like, yeah, he's a custode.
Yeah, and he's a leader custode. Actually, it's funny is he's all right as far as their HQs go,
Mm-hmm.
which I mean is still like it's an amazing sheet, but
Sure.
there are better ones.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, like in until I get Thracian, whatever his name is,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
the named HQ,
Hello.
I'll probably run this dude with a shield captain.
Yeah, we can. I mean, we can run 1,000 at some point if you want.
It's gonna be a hot minute till I have
All
that.
right, that's cool.
Oh, look
Because
at
I'm
Mercer Drake
genuinely
with the
waiting.
gift sub. What a sweetheart! And look at the sound didn't blow out everyone's eardrums. Look at that.
There you go. We're fixing things.
We're learning on the fly. Let me show you.
Yeah.
Ellie. This is what we. This is the boy we've completed today. He is.
Yep, Mrs.
He is done. Squeakhog
My
boy
side of
number
the
2.
tables.
He's very bright, very shiny, and he is 2 of 6. And then next one he will.
Yeah.
This is
that
what will be joined
demigod is
next.
ready.
He's gonna have a blue Squeakhog. So these guys are some of my favorite things to run. So I want to get
Dude,
them. I put them off
I
for a
love
long
them.
time.
They're super cool. I fucking hate them.
They're and then eventually, like, this is the first one, and they'll get a sugar cookie like him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you what color texture did you get?
I did the Vallejo Desert.
Okay, yeah, I've got
it is-
brown earth. They both look very sugar
It's
cookie.
yeah, desert sand, Vallejo earth texture.
Yeah, I went with just the earth, and thank you.
Oh yeah, that's Sean. That's Sean.
Hello, yes, that is me.
painting the other one. Yeah, all of Plastic
Yeah,
Tuna
I didn't-
is here.
Yeah, I didn't want to name drop you directly there,
Yeah.
so that's why I referred to you as your handle, Mr. Mercer.
Yeah, this is this is the
But yeah,
reunion
it's
tour.
the Plastic Tuna reunion tour.
Yeah, here we are. Is it
what a
everything
wild time.
Is it everything you've dreamed? This is what we do now.
And yes, it has been quite some time.
Yeah, it's
I want to say honestly, it's like the last time we probably talked was maybe sometime after we all played D&D together that one time.
yeah,
And
it's-
then-
it's highly likely.
Yeah, it's been a pandemic, it's been a marriage.
Yeah. Yeah. There was the people have had children around us, and
I know, right?
I got to treat myself to the old COVID not too long ago, so I don't recommend.
Those Bowman tries COVID. Does
Yeah.
not recommend.
Yeah, dude, in the beginning, like, I was like, it's not so bad. Like, I'm okay, and like, I wasn't able to go to work, but like, the big symptom I got was the muscle aches and the fever and the headaches.
lethargy.
The headaches were fucking bad. But the one I didn't get was the loss of smell and taste. So my ass
Solid.
could not go to work. So I was like sitting on my couch with like a whole ass pizza, watching a show I've
Enjoying
seen 10 times, and just like taking a bite, waking up and taking another bite. Like that was it. That was a fucking experience.
Well, since I think I have completed my task for the night, I think I'm gonna wrap up my side of streaming because
Yeah.
I don't want to start on something and only have like 15 minutes to think about what I'm doing with it yet.
Yeah. That's why I'm.
Mostly because I'm figuring out what Skitarii slash AdMech generalized model I'm going to work on instead, because I want to alternate my my Custodes and my AdMech stuff.
Sure. I'm only doing this commando because I have a lot of progress already done with them.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I've got nothing. Well, I've got about 10 Skitarii Rangers started, but
Mm-hmm.
they were all on my batch painting of a different color scheme that I'm not doing anymore. So
Yeah.
fuck.
Fuck that.
Yeah. I mean,
That
that being said, I might just knock out all my Skitarii as that color set, and then just have all my new stuff, um, the new color scheme.
Yeah, man. Thanks for stopping
Yeah,
by.
you should definitely do that.
Yeah. Definitely
Later, man.
do both of those things. Stay in contact with us, talk to us later, and also sleep.
Yeah, yeah.
Do both of those things.
Both, just all two of those
But
things.
it was good. Thanks for stopping by, man. It was good seeing you.
Yeah, yeah.
You're a good boy.
It has been way too long.
Tell the
Oh, we
wife.
got a stretch.
Oh, I gotta stretch. Tell the tell the wife I say hello, and
Yes.
all the other folks, the hug spins. I don't want to name drop people because
That's I've been doing really, really
the
thoughtful.
the
on
whole
whether or
the
not to
whole
throw
the
names.
whole D&D crew there. Pick them up, hug them, squeeze them, tell them that
Share the love.
they're all boys and girls, and I miss their faces and I miss your face.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I have not seen that gentleman's face in a long time.
It's been a minute, dude. We're all old now.
Mm-hmm.
We're all old.
I do still have this chin scruff, but it is a lot grayer than it was in high school.
Yeah, tax exemption.
Yeah, I grew out my my sideburns. I acquired a taste for freeform jazz.
Dude, there's some things that like I have like thought out loud and I was like, fuck, I'm old. Like I had like a 3-day weekend and I was like, shit, I could clean out my garage. And I was like, why did I just fucking say that out loud? Are you fucking
And in
kidding
an
me?
excited tone.
And I was like, ooh, like what the fuck? That's not.
Right.
I was supposed to be like, I'm gonna get a whole Philly cheesesteak and I'm gonna watch a bunch of shows while beating 7 video games. Instead, I'm like, ooh, I can clean out my garage. What the fuck happened? This is nonsense. This is some baby back bullshit.
Yeah,
This
no,
is
that's,
not what I signed up for.
So last weekend, before I headed over, yeah, that I got it. I was vacuuming.
Dude, I
was like, oh shit, my floors are so gross. I need to vacuum. And then I was like, as I was in the middle of vacuuming, like, why did I think my floors are all gross? Why do I need to do this? And then immediately after, I'm like, oh right, because I roll around on the floor to stretch out my spine.
Dude, there have been some times like I got really excited over like this shower like scrubby towel I got.
Nice.
I got like way fucking hype over it. And I was like, dude, like it's like a big towel that you like put a bunch of soap on and you can scrub yourself and it's really convenient. And I was like, why is this like a highlight for me? What the fuck? What happened?
Yeah, yeah.
I used to like get video
we got
games on,
domesticated.
dude. Like,
I mean that too. Yeah, it's also convenience.
dude, like if someone gives me like, I know this is like the obvious joke to make when like someone gives you socks, but it's like, dude, that shit rules.
Dude.
You
Yeah,
get like a
it's
good
the best
pair
now.
of socks. Like, I've been like, that's one thing I've done like in my 30s. Like, I do not skimp on like nice socks and underwear.
Yeah, yeah. No, I've been kind of slowly but surely up in my various things game.
Dude, when I was like
buying clothes that actually fit me was a very weird experience because
dude,
like
dude.
I hadn't bought clothes since probably shortly after high school.
Yeah, I like take care
And
of my
it's been
clothes
fucking
now.
20 years now.
I bought like cuz I used to have those like here's like a 5-pack of like Hanes boxers for like $9 and it's
Buck
like
50.
and it's like these are awful.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now I
And
have
now
like,
we're like, I'm spending $10 on a pair of boxers, and
Dude.
those are the cheap ones.
dude, I have like some the Target Pair of Thieves brand has been like a go-to for
Yeah,
me.
I've been eyeballing those.
They're nice.
Yeah.
Just like if you're in like kind of like me, like make sure you get the like there are some that are longer and some that are shorter, and like
Oh, okay.
unless
Do a
unless
quick
you're
leg compare.
yeah, if your legs like rubbed together or something like that, but like
Yeah, I might want to go for the long ones.
it's not like I pretty much wear like exclusively slim fit jeans, so it's like it's not really a concern of mine, but
Yeah, I've started wearing pants that actually, the inseam is proper now, as
Yeah.
opposed to just super hanging low.
yeah, I used to like buy these like horrible like cheap ass jeans, and now I get like decently nice clothes, and
Yeah, yeah,
it's such a like a weird turnaround. Like
yeah. Well, I mean, that's. What was that? There was a line from a Blink 182 song, something about that's what it's like growing up or something. I don't remember. It's been too long since I've given a shit about that band
No,
to remember their lyrics.
I guess this is growing up.
That's the one.
It's
Yeah.
you fucked her. That's Dysentery Gary, right? I think that's that
I don't
song.
know, dude.
I think that's Dysentery Gary.
Yeah, it's been a couple of years since I've listened to that band. All right, what was the one underwear brand that sold like hella soft undies and socks? Probably Me Undies.
Me Undies. Yeah, Me Undies
Yeah,
is
MeUndies.
one of the. But they're. I
They're
know.
wicked pricey.
I know they're like frequent like podcast advertisers.
Yeah.
And I saw from a tweet from one of the podcasts I listen to, they're like, we're rethinking the sponsorship with MeUndies as they come out saying how much they fucking love NFTs.
Oh, great.
So
Yeah, there's been a lot of that happening and a lot of backlash justly deserved.
I'm so sick of NFTs.
Yeah, they're the dumbest things ever.
And it's like it's one of those things like the easiest answer to it is they just look dumb.
Right? Yeah, it's fucking dumb apes.
Yeah, I'm sick of seeing fucking weird apes and like Jimmy
These
Fallon
procedurally generated things that people place fictitious value in.
Yeah, and Jimmy Fallon talking about it on his talk show and being like, I bought an ape, and everyone like I highly recommend everyone see at least that part of the interview he did with Paris Hilton where they're talking about NFTs.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a part where he's talking about like, oh man, I did it. I went and I bought my ape. And he has like a picture. He like the same way where they like someone interviews a musician, they like put their like album cover up. He did that, and there's like he puts it up and he like looks to the crowd and there's like a beat with like nothing, and then like applause slowly filters in because like a sign turned on of like fucking
Yeah,
applaud.
someone clicked on the applause sign.
Well, Jimmy
That's
Fallon,
fucking hilarious.
like to be in the audience is like it's really strict. Like if you don't clap, they kick you the fuck out. Like if you don't clap, they kick you the fuck out.
Yeah,
If
it's because he's not funny. So
I'm definitely not a fan, but like him being like, "Oh man, I bought my ape." I'm like, this is nonsense.
yeah, no, that's
That
you heard it here first, folk. NFTs are stupid.
they're
And by heard it here first, I mean you've heard it probably a million times.
you've heard it anywhere that someone is like an artist on Twitter or anything like that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Where weirdly people are like, oh man, like I stole this art and I made it an NFT and someone buys it. It's like, what is happening?
Yeah.
Which
it's plagiarism gone wild.
and there's NFTs of like music now, which I
Yep.
don't even know how that works.
Well, I don't know how it works, but I can tell you it's not legal.
Well, yeah, it's just theft.
Yeah. So, from the couple of things I have seen about that specifically, because I did see that pop up like twice now in two different things.
Yeah.
One that I did read a little bit about was the gist of it is, let's see. Oh, that sucks. Um, the gist of it was that the artists and or record companies have an opportunity to like stake their claim at that site for the artist's music that's being sold against their will and wishes,
I don't.
to take the money themselves or tell them not to do it. And what's likely going to happen is every time one of these pops up, I don't know, let's just go with like one of a couple of the largest bands on earth, like the Beatles, Michael Jackson,
Oh,
fucking
really?
like if any of those happen to just, or Prince even, God, the Prince estate's fucking vicious when it comes to their music.
Mm-hmm.
But like if any of those sites pop up even like a brief breath of one of those songs, like they're gonna just explode in lawsuits.
Yeah.
Like it will literally just like the phone will ring and then it'll cartoon spew papers that are all just you're being sued.
And I'm always tired of hearing like the weird justification of it, where there's someone who like they had like a photo of like street art, like graffiti or something like that.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, we want to preserve it forever, so we are preserving it as an NFT, so you can like everyone can like enjoy it." And it's like, bro, just like have a photo. Like this has nothing to do with preserving art. You're just trying to make more money off of it.
Yeah.
Like it's at the point
Yeah.
where it's like, and there's like actors and artists and things like that they make their profile pictures NFTs and all that shit, and like Eminem has one of those like bored apes, and I
Does he?
can guarantee you he does not know what it is. I'm
Probably
sure
not.
one of his accountants was like, "Hey, we should get one of these NFTs. We could make some money through it." And he's like, "Yeah, okay, whatever. What is it? You own a picture and it's worth almost $250,000? All right, sure, whatever." And I'm sure that's
Right.
where it ended. Because, like, I looked into, not to purchase, but I was curious on specifically the apes. Because they're, like, kind of the,
Yeah, they're the poster thing, sort of.
yeah, not even sort of, 100%. Like, they are kind of
Yeah.
the NFT poster child. And from what I found, and I might be wrong, because like I didn't want too much of this in my fucking browser history because I didn't want it popping up and shit.
Right.
But from my understanding, the baseline, like the lowest one of one of these fucking apes, is about $127,000.
Jesus Christ.
That's from what I've read. That's like the lowest cost, and that's bananas, which is
Yeah.
also a joke.
Humorous.
That's an ape joke. That was not intended. But like the idea that that's what that like they're worth nothing. Like
Yeah, no, it's literally you own the hyperlink to a picture, and when that thing is no longer being hosted, that's the end of whatever value you had in this thing that doesn't exist.
and like the weirdest thing about the NFTs is that they don't even I haven't seen one that like looks cool. Cause like there's so many artists that like Mattis Mao came out with an Axel print, which looks fucking cool.
Yeah, you were talking about that this weekend.
Yeah, she just released it and it looks great, and it's like I'm excited to like buy myself a print and get that, because I mean that's gonna be a gift for someone.
Yeah.
But like there like the idea like there's like this really weird thing that like Paris Hilton did at the end of that Jimmy Fallon thing, where she is talking about the NFTs and how she's making her own.
Of course.
And it's like it's so weird because it's like a photo collage of her.
Uh-huh.
And it's like, that is the most like up your own ass thing you can fucking do.
Eric, she's a Hilton.
I mean, still. Like, that's fun.
She's apparently far more intelligent than I'd ever given her credit for.
Sure.
But that doesn't mean she's not an idiot.
Well, that's the thing. She knows what she's doing, and that's kind of the. Yeah, I'm sure Gwyneth Paltrow did the same thing. But it's one of those things, like, they know what they're doing, and they know all they have to do is, like, talk about it, so it gets in, like, the news ish thing, so the value rises, and then they could just get rid of it. And there are some people who just don't understand that they're, like, getting taken advantage of. Jimmy Fallon is talking about his NFT thing on his show, so the value of it goes up, so he can cash out for more.
Yeah, if someone will buy it. I mean, I guess someone will buy it.
Someone will.
They're sycophants.
And there's it's dumb. And people are willingly letting themselves get taken advantage of. And
well, I mean, we did just run a whole presidency on the art of the grift, so
you know, it's one of those things, like, someone has shown a picture of a monkey and telling people, like, this is worth almost $250,000, and people are just going, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And then someone is being told, like, oh man, like, you can buy this from me and then sell it to someone else and make a profit. And they're like, okay. And it's like, what? Like, are you serious? Like that, like, and that worked?
And y'all, that's not how basic economics works.
Like,
but here we are.
It's one of the things, like, it blows me away that people are buying the monkeys and all that shit just because someone said they're worth something.
Oh, yeah, that. I mean, not to shit on our entire economy and our belief in the holy dollar, but we believe that this piece of paper has some sort of financial meaning.
Well, it used to.
It did. It did used to. It used to be on the gold standard. It certainly isn't anymore, and it is literally worth less than the paper and technology it's used to print.
Yeah.
But they're Beanie Babies. NFTs are the new Beanie Babies.
Back in my day, our NFTs were hats in Team Fortress 2.
Yeah, I mean, also that, because that was but that was also an exchangeable goods though, like, and people
like an NFT.
Yeah, I guess I was gonna say, and people gave a shit about it. Oh wait, NFTs.
We're becoming crypto bros. It's happening.
Oh shit!
I knew. Oh shit, bro! It's a hexagon. I'm fucking mad. I think this commando is gonna get done. I think it's gonna happen.
Sure.
I think it's gonna happen.
Oh shit! Gonna wrap him tonight?
I think so.
All right.
Yeah, he's He's had a couple things to do on his backpack. Yeah, I think like he's one wash or so away from being done here.
Nice. Yeah, I think I like your brush cup.
Oh yeah, the Monster Hunter cup.
Yeah.
That's the Meowskiller Chef cup. Because I bought this early on, and as soon as I got it, I was like, I don't want to drink out of this. It feels kind of flimsy.
So speaking of those mugs, I've got I got that AdMech one over here that I've used. That thing is difficult to drink out of.
Yeah, I have not attempted to.
Yeah,
drink
the lip is weird. I agree.
Put a little yellow on one of the grenades here just to make it pop a little bit.
I drank me a cup of coffee out of it, and I'm like, man, this is a struggle. I'm doing it because I have. Nope. Well, I don't have to. I'm doing it because I want to, and it's a nice cup. But
I think that is a finished Baricharam Orc.
Nice. Yeah. That thing looks solid now, especially now that I don't have my camera running.
Yeah, look at
bogging down my stream.
Look at that, boy. I spent a lot of time freehanding those the yellow and black on there.
Yeah, that looks really cool.
So now I think now And this
And
was
also, props to you on finding a yellow that works very well.
this was the leather recipe you gave me, the corn red and then the brown
And some,
shade.
nice.
And he's got a
Yeah, dude,
landmine
it
on
looks
his.
really good.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this dude. I want to do.
Yeah, that was so what I ended up doing for my gloves was I did the corn red and I used the sepia wash.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not quite as browned down, but it does leave a very nice like heavy red leather look.
So I got. All right, yeah. So I got
I-
two boys finished
digging it.
tonight.
There you go.
Yeah. There we go. Commandos, I can move on to the regular ones. I got another Squig Hog boy to go with, and
Yeah, I think I might get back to one of my horses or finally start officially on those Taraxi. Because I, much like you, like there are certain units that are always on my list. So
is there anyone to raid? Nah, it's a little late for that.
all right, well I think I'm gonna start disconnecting the rest of my shenanigans. So it was nice hanging out with y'all folks.
Yes, sir.
Have a good night, everybody.
Let's see if we have anyone else doing some paint stream stuff.
Disconnected.
Let's keep this moving here. Let's go to you. And we're ready to raid here. That's where we're gonna call it. Yeah, I want to see more updates on the bust, and that is gonna be the night. I'll be back Thursday. Hopefully doing one of the Lehman Rush takes. Twitter and Instagram, you can follow me on there. Join the Discord. Everything's Bowmania rules. Bye.